What is up, my clever Coop family? Happy Tuesday to you, and I'm more or less on time. How about that? Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, hi, my name is Damien. I'm a voice actor, Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and usually I've been getting through Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3, so we do a lot of fantasy games, a lot of indie games as well, and Spooky Thursdays are back, but that is not today. So yeah, I figured today I would be opening up a little pack of, oh, it's gonna be green, huh? Yep. Collector boosters, Magic the Gathering Duskmourn. They put out a spooky movie, themed set, so I figured that would be fun because a lot of people here at least like the idea of spooky movies. So I figured that'd be fun. But thanks so much for being here. How's everybody doing? It's good to see y'all. Yay, spooky cards, says Nina Paperclip. Indeed, spooky cards, yay, indeed. Also, for anybody who is new here, you may notice I read out tips, I read out sub bombs being dropped, new subscribers, I read out resubscribers all at the end of the stream. While you may notice that I shout those out because they have made a major difference in my life, and I want to say thank you to those folks, you do not need to do those things in order to be an appreciated member of the stream here. You're able to just hang out. You're able to just hang out and kick it, and I talk to chat all the time for free. So especially if you are a youngin', especially if times are tough, please take care of yourself first. Don't do anything you can't do just to get noticed, because you can be noticed in the chat anyway. Snow Limo Dude is saying one of my favorite references from Smosh back in the day that I was involved in is it's a 3 p.m. on a Thursday. Do you know what that means? You're gonna die tonight. But not really. None of us are gonna die. We're all gonna live forever. So thank you so much for being here. Also, we got Alicia M33 dropping 5 flippin' gift subs. Alicia M, thank you so much for gifting to Mr. Ham with a bunch of numbers, Artie Chupka, Morocco 101, EO Checks, and then Zach LaFleur. Thank you very much, Alicia. Zach LaFleur sounds like a cool, like, Disney hero kid that is also a magician. That's what that sounds like to me. Alicia, thank you for doing that. We got Tuatha dropping 5 flippin' gift subs. Tuatha, thank you so much. Tuatha is gifting to Imploding Zombie, Pixie Knits, JKC, LMNOP, Only Awesome One, and then Lobozo. Thank you very much for doing that, Tuatha. I appreciate you. We got a first-time chatter saying it's Mushi. Hi, it's Mushi. Says, how long have you been playing Magic? I have been playing Magic since the set Onslaught came out. I remember Onslaught very well. So let's look up when Onslaught was. I'm assuming 2003 Onslaught. That being said, I was off and on. Onslaught was, no, 2019. There's no way. Onslaught. Hold on. The 27th Magic the Gathering expansion. That would be from 2002. There we go. 2000. So since 2002. But that being said, I took a lot of time off, especially because when I was in college and friends started getting super into it, that was expensive and your boy had no money. So I very much took a backseat there, and I'd get like a booster pack if I was with friends, but that's not enough for a whole deck. So yeah, I've been getting back into it slowly but surely, and I love this new set that's come out. So thought I would share it with y'all and open it up together. Tuatha, thank you again. We got Ty Tick Guy dropping a couple subs. Thank you, Ty Tick Guy, for gifting to Kabralski 20 and then Lucky Rabbit's Butt. God, I love that. I love that name. Thank you so much, Ty Tick Guy. I appreciate you. Heart of the Cards of the Pool, says Sleepy Little Rider. Yeah. Am I still with Smosh? Of course. I was literally in a video that came out the other day. Yes. Jackie Rose XOXO. Welcome on in. But yeah, I just do a lot of different things. So, nope, sorry for the rumbling camera here. But yeah, I was literally at the Smosh offices today. So, yes. All right, let's see here. Hey, thank you for the another sub bomb, Michelle Freaky Miller, dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Let's go. Thank you very much, Michelle. For anyone who's new here, by the way, I do read out stuff like this for a minute. I'm gonna open up those magic cards. I also have a policy to not generally open up things I get from my PO box, but there's one thing I wanted to open up today because it's pretty cool and special and thoughtful, so I wanted to open that up. And then we'll continue on with the game. But yeah. Michelle Freaky Miller, thank you for gifting to the left. Hearts for Abby. Not Good at Math 1. Teeny Wana, and then Lollipop IFG. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Bills, yes, Mio Mayarai. I will be opening up bills on stream and just looking like sad at the camera. I'm just like, oh man, another electricity bill. And it's just gonna be this weird pressure. No, Damien, what's your shirt? Says Fluffy Cloud. This is from Bandage Brigade. It is a paper tiger, basically saying like, don't worry about me, I'm just a paper tiger, but it's not. It's a real tiger. It was actually a gift from Plantface. What is up, Plantface? Plantface is in the chat. Another streamer. Please show Plantface some love. But welcome on in, Plantface. Good to see you. Oh, it's adorable. I know. It's perfect because I love Bandage Brigade shirts, and this is one of the few that I would have wanted but didn't already have. Because I don't think they make too many. So I've done 2 little shopping batches on their site, and that's about all it took. And then I let this one by the wayside, and Plantface ended up getting it for me randomly, which was very sweet. So thank you. Michelle Freaky Miller, thank you for the sub bombs. And we got Amateur Nail Art dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, Amateur Nail Art. Gifting to Texas Sniper, Feral Princess Jazzy, Auto VXV, Alesterium, and then Calder Lazar 24. Thank you so much for that, y'all. I appreciate all the sub bombs. Also, y'all, for anyone who is new here, who Incandescent Obliv, that's a great question. I'll answer that in a second. Anybody who's new here, I will be doing a convention this weekend at Anime Wonder Ventura. So come on down, feel free to say hi. The week following that, I will be at DreamHack Atlanta. It's going to be a busy few weeks, but it's going to be a good few weeks. And then at the end of October, I will be at MCM London Comic-Con. So come by, say hi, for all the good stuff. The tactical glove, I know. It's for anyone who's new here, it is a tactical glove, but it's also to support my thumb and wrist, which have been busted since December. And so it goes. Alrighty, let's see here. Twatha Tytic Guy, thank you very much. Amateur Nail Art, Michelle Freaky Miller. We have some bits rolling in as well. Michelle Freaky Miller, thank you for the 500, saying let's go. Livig with 500 as well, not saying let's go, but also equally nice. Leah Bug with 1800, good lord. Thank you very much, Leah Bug. Saying here for the hype train. Well, you are commanding it. That was a solid hype train, y'all. Thank you. And then finally, Nate Soulgirl 5 with 200, saying today is mine and my husband's 13th wedding anniversary. Flippin' happy anniversary. Happy birthday to your wedding, actually. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you being here on this special day. Congrats to y'all on 13 years of marriage. It's hard to find romance in this world, and y'all have done it for quite some time. So good for you. I flippin' love that. That makes me very happy to hear. Wedding birthday. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it now. It's a wedding birthday. Just like how now is pumpkin times. It's not Halloween. It's not fall. It's pumpkin time. Alrighty. So yeah, a few things to get through. Thank you again for all that very much generous stuff, y'all. Yes, today we're going to be opening some Magic the Gathering cards. I will be explaining a little bit about them if you're not familiar, just so you're on the same page with people's excitement. That being said, hashtag not sponsored. I just like them, and I figured I'd open some up on stream. Then, yes, I'm going to open up a package from the P.O. box that I got today, and then we're going to continue on with that game, which was very funny. If you haven't seen the first portion, I highly recommend it. But yeah, it's very much like a sit back and watch kind of funnily narrated game. The duck thing was just, God, so funny. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing on this fine day while I'm setting up this light to be seen on my hand camera? Everybody having a good day? Are we opening Duskmourn? We sure are, Fluffy Cloud. We sure are. Duskmourn being the new horror-themed set. The spooky set. Here. Okay. Should be good. Let me see if I want to adjust that. I have coffee. I am here. That is also Sleepy Little Rider. Ooh, I'm glad to hear that. 33rd anniversary of my day of being born. Nick Michelle, happy 33rd birthday. I'm 33. 33 is a good year. It's been a darn good year. Ups and downs, as all things have, but good year. Happy birthday to you. Let's see here. I'm doing well, running on 4 cups of coffee. Wow, lots of coffee, folks. Lots of coffee. Love to see it. Alrighty. Did the evening die? Much condolences to their family. That definitely feels like a joke I would have made, so I'm glad you made it instead. Duskmourn. Yes, I love it. I actually, hey, for those of you that have been here for a while, I went to the doctor today to check in and just be like, hi, I am tired all the time forever and I can fall asleep sitting up. Why is that the case? And so we started getting some blood tests done and stuff. So, you know, I asked, some people have been like, hey, check cortisol, or, you know, I keep getting TikToks about like, did you know that I had mold poisoning and this is what it was like? And I'm like, all right, TikTok, you tend to know your stuff before I know my stuff. So looking into that too. But also it could just be long COVID. But anyway, point is, I'm doing my due diligence, trying to figure things out. Could be low magnesium. I doubt it. Elena Mortema, I take magnesium pretty reliably. Hey, we've got some new subscribers here as well. Everybody please give a spicy clever Coop welcome to Cookie Bear 314. So I guess it would be Cookie Bear Pie. I see you. Leah Bug is gifting to the Morticia. Welcome to you. Thank you, Leah Bug. KDRK01 subscribing with Prime. Thank you very much. And then we're up to date. There we go. Like I said, I read out resubscribers at end of stream, and I'll read out tips as we go here. So yeah, great to see y'all. Thanks for being here. I am a little bit more energy today than I normally would. I've been making sure I get some good nutrition, tried to sleep a little bit. Yeah. I'm currently Lysoling my room. Hey, that's cool. That's always good. I don't know. I didn't see the context as to why, so I'm like, if there's anything that makes you want to Lysol your room, I think that's a good thing. All right, let me see. Turning on a little bit of fan so I don't get overheated while I stream. And then we should be good to go. He's intimately familiar with the non-water soluble vitamins. Boy, howdy am I. No. I took vitamin D as well. So yeah, one thing that I got today, I generally make it a policy that I don't share off or talk about things that I get in the PO box, because I don't want to make it an incentive to be like, look, if you do this, you'll be noticed and you'll get attention. Send me gifts, give me gifts. You know what I mean? But this one is pretty cool, so I might not go by it fully, but you'll see why in a second, why I'm reading it out. So yeah, 1 second. Oh well, there we go. So this is a little gift. Well, hold on. Let me get my other camera set up here. I think I'm doing it right. Hold on. Oh, nope, not that. Camera. Second camera. Do we have the second camera? Video capture device. Second capture. Where's my second capture device? Oh, okay, that would be here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Sorry. Hand camera. There we go. Yes. Are you going to work, hand camera? Give me 1 second, folks. Hello, hand camera. Are you working? Oh, so this is one of those weird cameras that you actually have to like plug in to get it to work. Weird. Flipping weird, you guys. Actually, it's pretty flipping weird. Give me 1 second. Connected device is not supported. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I know it. I actually know it for a fact. So you don't have to lie to me like a liar. Liars, dude. Give me 1 second here, folks. Okay, how about now? Yoo-hoo, extra camera. Are you working? It's not working yet. Give me just a second here, folks, and I'm gonna get this all figured out. Oh, it's on. There we go. Okay, I do have it figured out. Everything's A-O, boy. Hey, Sal, you generous mother goose. Sal, thank you for gifting 5 flippin' gift subs to Cotonioni, Flariax, Panidora, Asia Studio 96, and then Era Atra. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. And then we got Demo Nacho dropping 3 flippin' gift subs to Graveyard Mosh Pit, Vigondi, and then Shinra Dog. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. Y'all, this is bonkers nice. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my goodness. All right. So before I get into opening anything, this is the thing that I wanted to shout out from today. I got a little thing in my P.O. box today from a group of viewers of the stream. You may recognize some of these names. This one specifically, the letter was written by Rose, but some of the artists were Riven Rosewar. That is the writer of the thing. Jinxed Up Live, Joe the Raven, Minty V, Zombell, Bard the Jack, River Nuri, and Not the Coffee Machine. And then Jonixon also helped. What they basically did was according to this note, which it's, you know, I'm not going to read out the whole thing because it's addressed to me. But basically, they were like, hey, Damien must get a lot of like cool like fan art. I wonder what he does with all of it. And then they continued on, hey, actually, what if we, you know, he's been talking about Magic the Gathering. What if we make some Magic the Gathering Clever Coop or the stream themed cards and get them printed? And like, y'all, they're so cool. I haven't opened them fully yet. I just saw the first one, but like, what a sweet and cool idea. So give me 1 second and I will get this all loaded up here. But I'm pretty gosh dang honored. It's a very thoughtful gift. So whether we go through and read out every specific one or not, I just wanted to share that with you. And thank you again so much, y'all, for doing that. It's a very thoughtful gift. It's very meaningful and I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, I won't read out most things on stream when sent to the PO box, but I just wanted to like share that because it was a really sweet and thoughtful thing that people clearly worked very hard on. So hey, we also got Cornish Pisky 13 subscribing for the first time. A very spicy Clever Coop welcome to you. Thank you so much. Like I said, I will read out tips soon. Honigmond, thank you for the 5 flipping bucks. I appreciate you a lot. But for now, I just wanted to share this with you real quick. All right, so I do have to adjust this real quick. This is my Streamily thing. But there we go. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move over here. I'm going to move this over here. Oh, well, yeah, I actually might as well. You know what? Why wouldn't I do that in the first place? That's actually so much easier than moving my chair. I'm gonna move my Bowdy over here. Here we have my little setup here. Okay, adorable desk pad. So this first one is called the sanest one here. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that so sweet, y'all? It's me with a little, I need to figure out this hand cam, with a little like tiefling horn. Enchanted player has no maximum hand size. At the beginning of each step, enchanted player draws X cards, where X is equal to the number of cards put in their hand from anywhere in this turn. That's just so cool. That's just so cool, right? I flippin' love that. So basically, let me give you I shouldn't give you a quick rundown of Magic the Gathering now. I will. Magic the Gathering is a card game, and contrary to other card games where you're making creatures battle each other, you playing the game are a wizard called a planeswalker, and you go from different plane to different plane. So some of these planes are like fantasy elf based, and then others are like, oh, this looks like ancient Egypt. This one is based off of like, oh, horror movies, and it takes place in one giant haunted house. So it's not, you know, like Yu-Gi-Oh, where like our cards will duel. It's like, I am going to attack you. And if you choose to put out a monster and be like, well, this monster that looks like Anubis or whatever actually is here, and it's going to block your monster, like you're just whipping spells at each other and blocking each other with your own spells until you can do some actual damage. So that's very much the most concise version of Magic the Gathering I can possibly give you. So here's another example of a spell that someone had made. Wings of the Coop. That's so cool. This one's by Zombell. Ah, I love this. It's a sorcery. Ah, I love this. And you can give creatures flying. This is so nice, y'all. That one's by Zombell. This one is by Riven Rose War. Look at that. I mean, this is just wild. Now, this is this is incredible. This is from Bard the Jack. It's our stream mascot, Go Go Hippo Go. Hippo is Death's Zero. I flippin' love that. He has haste, which means he can attack immediately as opposed to like having to recover from being summoned. That's so flippin' cool. Oh, I love this, y'all. What a meaningful gift. Thank you. Damien the Impaler. Oh my God. Somebody okay, this is from Minty V when I was wearing that Mesmer helm from our Elden Ring streams. This is a cool legendary creature, demigod. That's so funny. I mean, that's a strong character right there. Red and black, that works. I could see myself being red and black. Oh yeah, and all the spells that you cast in Magic the Gathering have different colors to them. They all sort of have different connotations. There might be a red one, a black one. There's red, black, white, green, and blue. We have Heart of the Coop by Riven Rose War. This is adorable and sweet. Look at that. Y'all, this is so cool. Thank you for this. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Simon Boodle's Betrayer by Jinxed Up Live. Look at this. Wow. Look at this. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm gonna hold on to these forever. This is so cool. Did they have a Lord of the Rings pack? They did, Nick Michelle. They did. Some of the fancier Lord of the Rings packs are now a little bit prohibitively expensive because they had a very potentially rare card inside of them that people were chasing, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory style. But some of them are still cheap. Damien's Bizarre Adventure. I love it. This one is by Not the Coffee Machine. Look at that. Ah, that's so cool. Did you get any of the fancy collector cards? So, Solderix TV, welcome on in for the first time. So I'm going to be opening up those boosters in a second. This is some members of this community made some me and this community themed cards, and I wanted to shout them out real quick because it's real nice. You Need More Training by Joe the Raven. Creatures under your control have training. They enter with a +1/+1 counter. That's so funny. You need more training. I love this. Y'all, this is amazing. That's a whole that's a whole lot of hoopla. Oh god, I love it. And the card art extends beyond the border. This is by Not the Coffee Machine. Y'all, this is so nice. This is one of the most thoughtful things, I swear. Totally cool. Battle Pigeon Watcher. It's a legendary enchantment creature. It's a god, and it's black-blue. I mean, I would play this for sure. This is by River Nuri. Thank you very much. Incredible. I love this. Augustus Yelp Blood Critic. This is by Joe the Raven. Incredible. I love it. Oh my god. And then our last one comes to us from Riven Rose War as well, called Question of the Day. And the quote at the bottom is, science doesn't actually have that many numbers. So that's so flippin' cool, y'all. Thank you for this gift. Incredibly thoughtful, incredibly sweet, and I will absolutely treasure it. Thank you to everybody. And beyond that, thank you to everybody, not just who was involved in that little project and that incredibly sweet gift, but just everybody in this community. This is the type of community where that would happen, and y'all are wonderful and awesome, and I greatly appreciate you. So thank you again very much. And speaking of that last card, I forgot the question of the day. The question of the day, an incredibly important question that I ask at the beginning of every stream. For anyone who's new here, you gotta have it because it gets the people going. And that question of the day is... Who do we have in the chat today? We got Olive Oil, Aaliyah, Rosandor H. We got Mochi Flower, Mandy Girl. We got 1 miles per hour, Ribbon Rosemore, Dre Slays, Madame Trashy, Geeky the Gremlin, Jessel Strange, Shibuki Alarm Pants, Park Min Min, Shadow Fang, Shmai Zonium, Orion Core, Tiny Purple Dino, Lady HRE. We got Elias. What is up to Initial Reality? Ember Topaz, Lollipop, Stay Frosty Nina. What's up to Brand the Berry, Rachel the Llamacorn, Tuatha, the Immortal Dakota, Matt Bear. We got a Solist Ranga, Shmol Milk, Luisa Coelho, Yoshi, are you okay? Julia Grace, Captain Nugget, Cos Raves, Demo Nacho, what is up to Poncho KC, what is up to B Kuklo, Troubled, Butterfly 69ness, nice, Ember Games 13, Daydream Emily, Julia Grace, Disinteresting, what is up to Topher 13, Ghoulish Lilacs, Ecto Geranium, we got Kendra T, Stay Frosty Nina, Zombell, Squeak in the Mortal Dakota, I think I already said that one maybe a couple times already, Solar Flare, Amateur Nail Art, we got Helena Mortena, Madame Trash Heap, Go Blue Monkey, I Keep Floating, Tyler Solo, Giola Jess, Ciendol, what is up to Lewis the Sutcher, Dented Pigeon, Mooing Cat, Ramasak, Suvi Khan, Fighting Sinner, what is up to Melisween, Nina Paperclip, the Emily Moriarty, Code Janon, we got Super Mathy, Black Hole, Zanny, what is up to Hearts 4, Abby, Grumpy Penguin, 2 minute to count. That's right, folks. There's too many people here for science to count. Science doesn't have that many numbers. But I'll tell you what, if I didn't say hi to you right off the bat, I'm sure I'll see you at some point during the stream. So hang out and lurk, hang out and chat, hang out and use me as background noise for the thing that you promised you'd get done today. All that I ask is that you please peep those chat rules because they're incredibly basic, such as don't spam, be respectful, don't spoil the game. And our mods are here. Shout out mods. What's up, mods? Our mods are here. They volunteer to be here. They don't have to be here. And they choose to use their time to make this community awesome. So thank you to them. And let's not make their jobs particularly difficult. All right. So there we go. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Don't spoil the pack, guys. That's right, Magic Violet. I mean, technically, this is a spoiler because the pack doesn't officially come out for another few days. But, you know, here we are. I turned the music down a little bit because basically I had to turn my computer audio way up for the game. Is that working for folks? Is it too quiet or what? You got them from the future, says Sleepy Little Rider. Shh. I said science didn't have numbers. I never said anything about manipulating the dates. Where do you get your music for streaming? There's an artist called Harris Heller. Harris Heller makes something called Stream Beats, which is specifically a batch of music that is not copyrighted and you are allowed to use on stream without any issues. So thank you, Harris Heller. All right. Oh, today is the Duskmourn pulls. It is Death Halen. However, as soon as we're done with the Duskmourn pulls, I will be continuing on. Thank goodness you're here. A very funny game. All right. So I've got these here sleeves in case we get anything particularly fancy, as well as these big boy sleeves. I'm going to move myself over here. And I'm going to actually make this a little bigger as well. All right. So for anyone who is not super familiar with Magic the Gathering, let me take one of the cards I've got here. Oh, shoot. All my cards are in Japanese. Well, let me take one of the cards anyway. Like I said, they come from a lot of different like realms here. So we got one here that is, it is literally Transformers, robots in disguise, more than meets the eye, yada, yada, yada. So in the top right corner, you can see what kind of energy they use when you're playing the game to summon them. Usually pick the type of deck that you're going to use beforehand. So white cards are all about protection and gaining life and health. Red cards are all about chaos, a lot of explosions everywhere. I'm gonna do 5 damage to you, 10 damage to you, and if I've already done 10 damage to you, then it means 20 damage to you, that kind of stuff. Or like, I blow up all of our cards. Blue cards are all about being sneaky and magic. The sneaky magic ones are all about, you're like, I cast this spell, and then someone goes, actually, no, you don't. The spell goes back to your hand, and it does 2 damage to you, and you discard a card. That kind of stuff. It's very sneaky, tricky. Black cards are all about cost versus reward. So you might damage yourself to do more damage to them, or you destroy one of your own creatures to bring it back from the graveyard even stronger. My favorite deck that I play is all about the Toll of like the Boatman. So it's all about creatures entering and exiting the river Styx in the graveyard, coming back even stronger, or you do damage to them every time something enters or exits the graveyard as a bit of a toll. And then green is all about growth. It's all about like, oh, you have so many creatures, or your creatures grew so strong so quickly. It's all that good stuff. So that's how cards go. And you end up picking little combinations. A lot of people do like blue-black is what I will often play. So like I am being very like, you know, oh, I've done damage to myself, but also it damages you. And then someone's like, well, then fine. If you're going to damage yourself, I'm like, oh, I actually counter that. So you're sneaky, evil, kind of whatever. Green and black is all about growing creatures and bringing them back from the graveyard and just, yeah, all that good stuff. Red and blue is all about being a crazy chaos mage. It's all good stuff. So that is the basics of this. The only other thing I want to point out, it doesn't always matter, but this is first number is how strong it is, how much damage it does. Second one is how much damage it can take before dying. And then this little icon right here, this little orange like pip, which you can't see super well, but I'm going to zoom in. Come on, focus. Come on, focus up. Come on, please. Please. Come on. That little orange pip right there. Orange means it's mythic rare. That's right. Blessed by Rhett and Link. No, it is a very fancy mythic rare card. Gold is pretty rare. Silver is uncommon. And black is just a common card. So these Duskmourn cards being collector boosters, most of them will be in the uncommon or rare vibe. So yeah, you might notice me getting, I think I'll do half of these today. Just to get us all warmed up. Maybe I'll open the rest another time. A little bit like Yu-Gi-Oh! Attack and Defense. Exactly, Death Halens. Exactly. All right. Cheesy horror movie time, says it's Barzoople. I know. It's such a cool thing that they made a horror movie themed game. So you might not fully understand everything if Magic the Gathering isn't your thing, but hopefully you can at least understand the joy that we feel when we're like, oh my god, it's a special thing. Any card you're chasing. Fluffy Cloud, I got a couple of cool ones that I was really happy with when I opened up some other ones here. So I don't have too many in mind. That being said, there are these spooky demons in this one. These are the lords of the boiler bilges, they're called. And some of them have fancy artwork, so I would really like some fancy artwork, boiler bilge boys, and I'll share with you when that happens. Before I do that, I do want to read out a tip here. Joe the Raven dropping 336. Thank you very much, Joe the Raven, saying, good God, man, I'm a duck. It's a quote from the game last night where it's like, you walk by a river and there's 2 ducks, and this is the kind of game it is. Thank goodness you're here. 2 ducks are sitting there, and you just overhear a conversation where one goes like, and he tells me it's £2.50 for parking. I say, good God, man, I'm a duck. Wish I hadn't asked. Do you have any decks? Oh, yes, I do. Keck God of Thunder X. In fact, something I'm very excited about Keck God of Thunder is I'm not particularly great at Magic. I played the other day with some friends. The friend that I said came to visit and was in town, I played with that group, and my deck ended up winning, which was really cool, but it's something that's rare for me, so I don't generally focus on that. But what I did do is I ordered a bunch of card sleeves from Japan, and some of them are just super cringe, where like if I don't win, now I'm leaning fully into like the anime waifu cat maid style, like card sleeves and card pads and everything, or like deck mats and everything. And so I'm like, if I can't win, I'm at least gonna be the most cringe here. So excited about that. Hold on, 1, 2, there we go. Making it the right temperature in here. All right, I'm gonna open a pack. Let's get it started. So collector booster. Let's see. Gareth West says, wow, this boy is truly about to gather some magic. Don't spoil it, Gareth. Shout out to Gareth. What's up, Gareth? Good to see you. You stream at the craziest times, my friend. I'll be like, oh my god, I can't sleep. It's 1 in the AM. And you'll be like, what's up, boo? It's time to stream. And I'll be like, how? Anyway, I hope you're doing well. All right, so first of all, the new card smell. Yum, 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 yum. All right, so there's another type of card I didn't mention for the newbies here. I'm going to do the best I can to make sure this is all visible here. So give me 1 second. I guess that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, okay. So this is a glimmer. These are called tokens. Tokens are like if a card is basically like, when this card enters, make a couple of bugs. This card brings bugs with it. There's tokens that represent bugs and stuff like that. So this is glimmer. These are little like spirits of hope for this new set. This one looks like a rabbit and I love it. And this is just a placeholder if you were to open up something that says make a glimmer. And I think that's adorable. Also, one good thing I like about Magic the Gathering specifically is anytime you are playing a new set, here, this actually should help if I scooch this over just a little bit. Anytime you're playing a new set, there is always new rules, and it's nice because it's the type of game where new rules, basically the card tells you how to play it. Like, you don't have to remember much stuff other than the basics. It'll be like, hey, this card has an effect called delirium. What is delirium? Well, delirium is this one thing. And you go, oh, cool. So, you know, that's always nice. So, Magic the Gathering. There we go. I can move over here. There we go. Grasping Longneck. This is, I need to figure out the best way to show this off to not get people frustrated with blur and all that. It's an enchantment creature. It's a horror. Ooh, it's quite spooky. I need this thing to autofocus a little better. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. It has reach, which means if a creature is flying, it can just like poof, swat it out of the sky. When it dies, I gain 2 life. That's pretty cool. Oh god, it's just even spookier. And what is the quote on there? We ran, but it was all around us, like a writhing, flailing forest of rubbery limbs and stabbing talons. So yeah, it's a pretty spooky guy, and I kind of love it. Love that hollow foil. Yes, that's going to be most of the cards in this set. Unable to scream. Ooh, it's a little doll, and you can see someone's eye behind it, so they got turned into a doll. I need to make, how can I get you to focus thing? How can I get you to focus? Here we go. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a toy. Yeah, so you're literally turning something into a toy. That's kind of sick. The camera angle of your arm is funny because you have a giant arm coming from behind you. That's true. I'm sort of like that My Hero character that their entire thing is like, what if I make my hand real, real big? It's like, oh, cool. Can you be like the guy that can jump tall buildings? It's like, nope, my hand goes real big. Okay. Unable to meme a fate worse than death. Really. Oh, here's a very straightforward card. It's called Murder. Destroy target creature. Razorkin have only one hobby. Yeah, they introduced a new kind of creature in this called Razorkin, and they're spooky boys. And they're gonna do a murder at this man. Oh, we're getting a lot of toys in this one. Ragged Playmate, clearly Chucky / Raggedy Ann and Andy. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. All right, so yeah, it's a sneaky little toy. It's a sneaky little toy. It's a ragged little playmate. You tried to throw me away, Henry. I don't like that at all. Oh, I love this. I love this. Ooh! So this is a new type of card that's been made for this set called Rooms. Basically, you get to, it's this really cool sort of tableau of an area in a haunted house, and you get to pick which side you are casting. So, you know, once this comes out onto the field, you get to open up the other side by unlocking that door as well. So when you unlock this door, search your library for a land card and then put it onto the battlefield. That's the Moldering Gym. And the other one is when you unlock this door, you put a bunch of strength counters on a character. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. And I love that. Hate this. 1 second. And that's a ban. All right. Cool. Yeah, it's super cool, right? I think there are some cards that are like, if you've opened up 8 rooms, you win. And so I think some people are probably going to try to make room decks. Ooh, Sporogenic Infection. This is our first medium rare card. Our kind of rare card. An uncommon, if you will. Ooh. It makes you sacrifice 1 creature. And when then this creature is dealt damage, you also have to sacrifice it. So that's what I was talking about with black cards. They're all about, like, I damage myself to damage you more, or like, I've poisoned you and all of your people they're poisoned now. Ooh, stinky and bad. Ooh. Yeah, I need to figure out the focus on this, but that's okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, she's just like, oh no. When you try to scream, but all that happens is mushrooms shoot out of your fingers instead of the ramen noodles that you're used to. That's a card I need for sure. Tell you what, Plantface, it's yours. Alrighty, we got Razorkin Horde Caller. Hey guys, we're supposed to be a horde elsewhere. It's a human clown berserker. That's super cool. Whenever you attack, you create a red gremlin creature. All right, so yeah, red in this one basically got gremlins from, you know, the horror film Gremlins. They basically just made gremlins into a card, and that's pretty sick. Know your place, pets. First blood is mine. It's a pretty cool quote. I like how this thing can say it, but I'm also like, if I say it, I get in trouble. When I go into a coffee shop and I'm like, know your place, pets. It doesn't work. It doesn't work when I say it, and that's fine. Cursed Windbreaker. Tell you what, if I break some wind, it's pretty cursed too. Hey, oh, no, it's a dad joke. All right, so yeah, there's equipment. You can equip creatures. I know I'm not going to be able to fully explain this game to everybody, but so it goes. I hope it's at least understandable slightly. And if you have questions, that's okay too. Amateur Nail Artist gifting a sub to Gareth West. Oh, Gareth, you're officially a pigeon in addition to the Clown Berserker. I wish I had the extra money for the collector booster, but someday. Plantface, you're acting like I don't have some extra collector boosters for you when I see you at some point. We got Patch Plaything, yet another. Oh, did anyone else like Midsommar? No reason, if you haven't seen it. Double Strike, it's another toy. We're getting so many toys in this batch. When it ripped, its owner attempted to fix it. Something went wrong. Nailed it. I've never seen it and I'm afraid to. Yeah, probably. Oh, an island. Look at the art on these lands. They're so beautiful. So lands in this game are how you get the magic power, the mana to cast these things. Yeah, so when I say that there's like something in the top right corner, like a blue mana or a black mana, that's how you cast these. So you would need to put these down. It is beautiful. Quite pretty. I think we're going to start getting to the rare cards here. The Tale of Tomio. Oh, that's a cool one. That's a big deal. So this one got reprinted in this set, and this is, in terms of the lore, this is the card that set off the whole game in this particular set. So it's a you have to make these steps to get through a story. This is a very major character in the Magic the Gathering lore, and yeah, that's a good one. I'll sleeve that. I'll sleeve that in a second. Seance board. Ooh, pretty. That's actually super cool. I love that. So you can legit cast just well, it's not a Ouija board because that's copyright, but it's a seance board. It's a ghost board. It's a Waluigi board. That's pretty sick. I will also sleeve that. Ley Line of Transformation, that's a super cool card, but unless you understand Magic the Gathering, it's not going to mean anything to you, so I'm going to just scoot on past it real quick. Oh, fancy rooms. We got Mirror Room and Fractured Realm. This one is actually super cool. I saw it the other day. Depending on the order that you cast it in, you can like fracture a character that you control into multiple different parts. That's going to be pretty sick. It's going to be pretty sick. Enduring Courage. Oh, it's the doggo. We got the doggo. Shiny Dog Glimmer. If any of y'all saw the tweet I made the other day, this is the like slightly less fancy version of that card. That's still pretty darn cool. Whenever another creature you control enters, it gets extra damage and is faster until end of turn. And if it dies, it can come on back because it's gonna live forever. You really care about it. Cool. I'm gonna sleeve those real quick, and then we'll open up another pack. So I hope some of y'all are at least getting this. If anyone has any questions, can a player have a mixed deck? Yes, you can. Absolutely, Mellowsween. So there are cards from this deck or from this batch, but it's generally understood that you would take other cards from different sets and mix them all together. That's how you sort of make it yours. And, you know, if you play these games a lot, you might find yourself going like, oh, wait a minute. This new card I got works super well with the thing I got from a few different sets ago. So I think that's pretty neat. Just gonna sleeve these fancy ones, these more rare boys, and then the rest of them I'll keep off to the side. But look at us go. Look at us go. All right. What's the main point of Magic the Gathering? So Patrick Star, it's a battle card game, but you're not fighting your monsters or whatever against each other. You are fighting the other person. You and the other person playing are wizards, and you're casting these monsters and spells at each other, and like you don't necessarily have to like make anything fight. Like the deck that I used the other day when my friend visited, that ended up winning the round. Hey, what's up, Cypher? I'm sharing Magic the Gathering with people. So it was Cypher who I had played Magic with, though not specifically with them because it was a larger group, so I played with a couple of people at the table. But that specific deck I didn't need to attack anybody. It's all about like doing fancy little like sneaky effects as my own creatures die and I bring them back. So I basically like kill and resurrect my own creatures like a dozen times, and that does damage to people. So that's the whole thing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight. Good to see you. Hey, we got another new subscriber. Everybody please give a spicy Clever Coop welcome to Hannah Chad Lee, subscribing with Prime for the first time. Thank you so much. We also got Ty Tick Guy dropping $6 and 69 cents. Nice. Ty Tick Guy, thank you very much. Saying, hey, Coop and Damien, lurking tonight while I pack for my trip to Montreal tomorrow. Procrastination is an ADHDer's nightmare. Oh, I know. I feel that. That's why I always pack like the morning of, but that always kicks my butt. Anyway, my boyfriend and I are going to see 21 Pilots live, and I'm super excited. Stay awesome as always, y'all. That's so cool. I love that. That's awesome. That's super cool. That makes me really happy to hear. 21 Pilots is really cool. That makes me remember one time I like drove a U-Haul helping somebody else out, and the other person in the U-Haul with me was someone that didn't really speak much English, and I didn't really speak much Spanish, but we both tried our best. And when we ended up piecing together like, what kind of music do you like? And I had just listened to a song from 21 Pilots, and I was like, 21 Pilots? And he's like, I'm like, 21, and he's like, oh, 21 pelotas. And I was like, yes. And he's like, yeah. And that's when we could sort of like connect and be like, yeah, music. And that's what I always think of when I think of 21 Pilots. So anyway, that has nothing to do with what you just said, but I think that's super cool, and I hope you have a marvelous time, and good luck getting that all done. We also got Michelle Freaky Miller gifting a sub to Tales of Clover. A very spicy welcome to you. Thank you so much. And then Michelle Freaky Miller, oh, that was Michelle Freaky Miller. Bexy Draws is subscribing for the first time. Very spicy welcome to you. And then Ronnie, or RXHNNY, maybe RX Honey, Prescription Honey? I don't know. Subscribing for the first time as well. Thank you very much for doing that. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, another card. So this is another token. There's always tokens in decks now, in packs now. This is a treasure, or on the other side, it could be a toy. Ooh, I love the token art on toy and copy for this set. They're very spooky, and I kind of flip and love them. And I want a lot of these in real life. I want these to just sort of hang out with me, and I think that'd be so cool. Do you play Genshin? Says Herbalize. I have. I haven't played in a long time, but I have played it. I certainly have. Tiarna GACP is also dropping 5 flippin' gift subs. Let's go. Thank you very much, Tiarna. Gifting to Nick's Adventure Live, Missy Mouse, Biahime, though looking at that, it might be Irish, and in which case I'm saying it all wrong. Wim Kalu, and then Mochizuki Yoru. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. That's very nice. Welcome on in, y'all. Thank you. Carlos Griu, thank you very much for being here as well, subscribing for the first time. Very spicy. Clever Coop, welcome to you. Okay, cool. I just want to make an entire like house-based deck now. We have the grand entryway. Oh my god! The grand entryway and the elegant rotunda. Very elegant. When you unlock this door, create a glimmer enchantment creature token. Yeah, so just by opening the door, there's hope and you make a glimmer. The second one is when you unlock this door, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. All right, so the rotunda makes everything strong. Beefy little rotunda is what we call it. Ooh, this is pretty. This is a land card. So like I said, lands are how you cast everything in the game. On every turn, you're supposedly going to be wanting to play a land, but some of them do fancy effects or can work for multiple different types of mana. So Peculiar Lighthouse. That is a beautiful artwork there. I'm finding that the foils are a little bit hard to see on stream, but the phrasing at the bottom says, "They say its beckoning beacon leads not to safe harbor, but into the arms of the drowned." And I just think that's swell. There is a land card of every combination in this set that the flavor text always starts with "they say." It's always like haunted campground. They say those that lay their heads down at night wake up finding that they're not in the same place at all. And I love that. Oh, cool. Unsettling twins. I love it when twins are spooky in movies. Creature, human. When they enter, manifest dread. Dread is the new mechanic in this set. It doesn't really matter if you don't understand magic, but basically the first card on top of your deck you put upside down and leave it out on the table as though it were a creature, but it could be anything. So basically it's just like, oh, opponent, what did I put down? Is it a giant monster, or is it just a little thing? Is it just a little guy, or is it a beast? And you don't know. It just says, come play with us. How appropriate. And honestly, no. I don't even think you guys have any TurboGrafx games. I don't think you have a PS1. I don't think you have an Atari Jaguar. I will be not playing with you, thank you. Also a very spicy Clever Coop, welcome to Eliminated. Thank you for being here. Emerged from Cocoon. I love it. There's also a lot of bug things in this one. So clearly, again, the white flavored cards are more about like hope and protection and healing. So clearly this thing was stuck in a cocoon, and now it's within the silken shroud. All doubts are cleansed and all desires are united with Valgavoth. Valgavoth is the main baddie in this set. He's like very Stranger Things coded. He's like an evil moth demon, and I think he's pretty cool. Ooh, Strangled Cemetery. I'm gonna use this card. Same thing. Like I said, it's a spooky land. Gonna try to get it focused. There we go. No, there we don't go. Actually, we don't go there at all. He doesn't even go here. There we go. Spooky old cemetery. It says, they say that with each new moon, the buried dead rise and dance from dusk to dawn, and witnesses to the revelry must join them for eternity. Which I think kind of sucks, because I'm just like, look, there's nothing wrong with being an innocent bystander. And if it's like, no, you have to come over, you're dead now. You have to come over because now you're dead. I'm just like, well, geez, man. Okay, our first uncommon card, stay hidden, stay silent. This basically means you get to take a creature and sort of shuttle it off to safety, which I think is cool. Come on, I gotta figure out a good way to get this to focus. Shuffle enchanted creature into its owner's library. That's pretty sick. And I think the artwork is really cool. God, I love horror movies. I just started last night the first Halloween movie, which I'd never seen. I'm like halfway through. Oh, Imperator Kylock, that's such a nice thing to say. Thank you so much. Off topic, but your voice acting brought me back to dubbed anime. That's a huge compliment. I'll take that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Maybe the desk pad is interfering with the focus, too distracting for camera. Yeah, maybe. That's not a bad idea. I'll look into that for later, for sure. Growing Dread. When growing dread enters, you manifest dread. Well, I could have told you that. but that's a cool set. Yeah, so in this one too, there's clearly a bunch of like very normal, very human explorers that are like, they've got their like Ghostbuster style tech, and they're just like, I think there might be a ghost on this floor, and all the artwork is them like actively being eaten or grabbed by a ghost as they're like, I think I feel something actually, and they're just clearly getting their crap rocked. All right, wrong dread. Oh yeah, same one, paranormal analyst. It's a little he's got his Ghostbusters style stuff, but behind him there's just so much ghost meat. If I've done this right, it should immobilize all spirits in the area. If I've done this wrong, you know what? Let's just hope I did it right. It's so horror movie coded, and I flippin' love it. Oblivious Bookworm, again, same kind of vibe. Oblivious Bookworm. This one, God, this one's very funny. The detector won't stop beeping. Must be on the fritz again. No, you're actively about to get rocked by a ghost. You silly baby boy. All right, let's see. Let's start getting to the good stuff here. After this little land, the plains, everything looks very silken, so it's been spun into moth cocoons by Valgavoth. Ooh, this is a cool one. I don't think I've seen it. Rip, Spawn Hunter. It's not R.I.P. Spawn Hunter, it's just Rip, the Spawn Hunter. They're a survivalist. What do? They reveal cards, and you can put them in your hands, or they go. The rest of them go into the library. So you're just constantly shuffling through the cool cards that you have, and that's kind of sick. Beyblade Spawn Hunter, exactly. Let it rip, Spawn Hunter. Ooh, this one's really cool. Take that, Sora. We got the Master of Keys here. So remember I said, it'd be fun to make a room-based deck? This one is all about different rooms. Whenever an enchantment card in your graveyard, I don't know. You basically put a bunch of stuff in your graveyard and then get it back. And it's kind of sick. Pretty fancy. What do you do, Ghost? I use keys. Can't most ghosts just phase through doors and walls? I am the Master of Keys. All right. Let's see. Next. Ooh, Waltz of Rage. This is a cool one. Basically, you pick a card, any card, and it destroys all these other creatures as well as your own creature. And then, I'm seeing something really cool flickering through the back here. Oh, no. That's going to be a cool card. And it just gets stronger for everything it just destroys. Maybe you can help me open doors in my dang game. No, that's impossible, clearly. We've got Zimone, all questioning. Oh, she's awesome. Zimone, all questioning. This is one of the special kind of arts that they have in this game. She has a normal card art, but then they also have these like double exposure things where you can see her, but you can also see like, what is there, some kind of like centipede bug going all around her? It's pretty sick. But basically, this one has to do with maths. If a land entered the battlefield under your control this turn, which ideally it should every turn, you control a prime number of lands, create Primo, the Indivisible, a legendary token with a bunch of counters on it. So if it's a prime number, aka 1, 2, 3, 5, or not 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, and 31, you can make some insanely powerful critters using this lady. She's awesome. And then finally, wow, I've been so lucky with the doggos. A special foil version of the fancy art of Enduring Courage. A dog with teeth. People teeth. This is a very meme dog, but this is the one that I got the super fancy version of the other day. But this puppy just wants to find me. It's the universal distribution system of puppies, but this is a very good pull. That being said, it is, it is all fancy cardboard. The card that I pulled that was the fancy version of this, the day I pulled it, it was like, this is worth $180 based on nothing. And then I looked again the other day and they're like, it's worth $120 maybe. And it's just, that's how it goes with card stuff. You never know. That's why it's all about the fun. What brings you joy? What makes you happy? But I'm loving doing this, and I'd be down to, like, anytime a new set comes out, I'd be down to open stuff on stream if y'all would be. For me, the Master of Keys here, the shiny boy version is the big pull. I think that's pretty sick. This is totally fun, says Jonathan. Awesome. Thank you, Jonathan. Well, I knew you would like it if you were helping with all the text with those Coop created cards, but thank you. Appreciate it. This is very fun. And I'm enjoying it, so I hope you are too. In between that, we got Nora Hopeless dropping 100 bits. Thank you very much, Nora Hopeless. Appreciate you. We've also got another new subscriber, Green Scar Hulk, subscribing for the first time. A very spicy welcome to you, Green Scar Hulk. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna find some peppier music. I thought this one was gonna be pretty peppy, but it's not peppy at all, really. It's not peppy at all. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No. Nope. Oh, yeah, this works because it is very 80s, like, horror movie synth, like, we're gonna have to go back into the portal. This time we've got hell. Yeah, that's the move. I love it. Very, very Stranger Things. Oh, that's cool. I'm here for it. We've got Lady HRE dropping 569. Nice. Thank you very much, Lady HRE. I appreciate you. Ladies out so people who are entering know what's up. Lady HRE, thank you so much. Saying, hi, my car broke down this past weekend. Oh, no, that sucks a lot. I'm sorry to hear that. Everything will be fine. I'm very lucky to have my support system, but being without my car has been hard. Thank you to you and the Coop for giving me much needed distraction. My cat says hi. Have a great week. Yeah, it's very hard to be sort of, landlocked in that kind of situation. I have a friend who, does everything out here in LA without a car, and it's really hard on her. And like, I know for myself, even if my car is in the shop for like 2 weeks, I feel like totally kneecapped. And what do I do? So while I want to say thank you very much for the tip, and I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, $5, $6 can go a long way. So thank you very much for the tip, but please take care of yourself. Pay for the car repairs however you can. And I wish you well. Tyler Solo says, what's your favorite Assassin's Creed card? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I think I'm always going to be a fan of my boy Ezio or Captain Kenway. Captain Kenway, just in time. But yeah, I don't know. I like Da Vinci as well. No, you know what? If I just have to talk about like utility, the archers, the Palazzo archers, crazy good. Especially if I wanted to make a deck based off of that one scarecrow in here. There is a scarecrow I'm trying to pull in this game because I love scarecrows. It's a scarecrow that like makes everybody have bird creatures and they all have to attack each other every turn, and it goes nuts with chaos. But if I use Palazzo archers, then I'm protected and no one else is. So yeah, that's the move. But yeah, so that's another example. Like, if you're into Fallout, they have a Fallout set. They have Assassin's Creed. They have Warhammer 40K. They have all sorts of different things that you bring in. And supposedly there's going to be a Final Fantasy one, which I think is rad. Leah Bug saying, oh, I already read yours out. Did I? No. Okay, Leah Bug also quoting the same thing, dropping to 336. Thank you very much for that, Leah Bug. Saying, £2.50 for parking. Loving this game. Thank you very much, Leah Bug. I'm excited to play it in a minute. Yeah, I'll open a few more. Maybe not all of these tonight. I'll open a few more, and then we'll get into the game, the Vitchy game. Amateur Nail Art, thank you for gifting a sub to Kit C. Very spicy welcome to you. Thank you. Thank you. So Scarecrow deck that summons Hitchcock's the birds. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Hello? Are we going to keep doing the music, or what's up? Oh, no, it literally ended. Okay. No. Less of the 80s synth vibe. Okay, whatever. Screw it. I just want the My Little Pony cards, though. Let's be real. The My Little Pony cards are great. Too bad they're not game legal, but they're pretty cool. All right. All righty. Gremlin. Oh, yeah. So remember when I said the gremlins were a thing in this now? You know, from the movie Gremlins. But not officially. It's their own thing. Ugh. You're like, well, who fed me after midnight? Here we go. I think that's a good level to like focus on. I don't know why I'm always assuming that I'm like, oh, I have to move it in one direction and not the other. It's just left is left and right is right. And then we got, oh yeah, this is a whole different thing that I won't get into explaining. All right, time to swoop it around. Glimmerlight. Oh, I love this artwork because you can see there's a little feather here. It's an equipment, and it says, hope and reliable lighting are in short supply in the house. Glimmers provide both. Yeah, it's little magical critters. Help you get through this area. Ooh, another room. The glassworks and the shattered yard. Very pretty room. Does a lot of damage to people. It's kind of flipping sick. It's kind of flipping dope, actually. Manifest Dread. Okay, this is just a card that specifically makes you do the dread effect, even though other ones do a lot anyway. The quote says, "That's why I never travel without a flamethrower," and that's from Rip the Spawn Hunter, who we just saw. Rip Spawn Hunter. Hey, what's up, Kenny guy? Good to see you. Rip Spawn Hunter. Nice. Yeah, and that's a little guy in a little web. I think that's probably among the worst ways to go. That's the Van Helsing vampire baby sack. I don't know at all what that's referring to, but I feel like I can visualize it perfectly. We've got the underwater tunnel in the slimy aquarium. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Kind of love that. Kind of love that. Seized from slumber. This is a terrifying card. It is, clearly you're just being grabbed as though you are a mummy, but you're not. There you go, focus. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Tyson tried to scream for help, but his lungs simply unraveled. Ooh. Living in a nightmare, eh? Oop. Oh, my favorite Little Mermaid song. Under the skin. And it's when they devour Ariel. Under the skin. We will eat you. Nice to meet you. Come on, get in. And just devour her. Yeah. You return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, and I think that's pretty cool. Poltergeist mirror scene. Oh, it is very Poltergeist mirror. You are correct. Come on, focus. Killing me. All right. Ooh, I love the look of this card. The Fear of Infinity. This set has all the different fears where it's like fear of missing out, fear of being burned, fear of being discovered, fear of all these things. So this is Fear of Infinity. There are some nightmares so terrible, you're never truly rid of them. Like a little Ouroboros eating its own butt, and then a bunch of skulls flying out of it. There we go. So maybe that's how I do it. I'll show the artwork like this. Like, look, artwork. Artwork? Yeah, I sure hope it does. And then I'll do this. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We got, ooh, Miasma Demon. Oh, Miasma. That's a pretty sick looking guy. Very over the garden wall. Very skinwalker.
Hush, little ants. I can rid you of your troubles with a breath. All I ask in return is a drop of blood and promise.
Which is pretty cool. Demons in this game are notoriously like, they're just such huge gambles where there's one where it's like you cannot win the game and your opponents cannot lose the game or something like that, and you can like trade it over to somebody else and make them have it. And then there's other ones where it's like, if you don't complete the game this round, you lose, but they're so strong and they have really strong effects. So kind of flippin' sick and cool. Duskmourn's Domination. Oh yes, the dummy mummy Duskmourn. Come on, man. Why would you focus on anything else other than this cool one? Maybe it's just the foil that's making it hard now. Yeah. I can't even tell fully what that is. Spooky ghost of some kind. All who enter the house hear Valgavoth's whispers, worming through their consciousness until they can no longer resist his influence. You gotta do the makeup hands or something? Yeah, exactly. Here we have Duskmourn's Domination from MAC Cosmetics. Cool. This is a mountain artwork. That's pretty cool. Kinda love that, actually. Ooh, Cursed Recording. I think this one is so cool. I don't personally know how to make it work yet as a good card, because for right now it looks really bad, but I don't know. Whenever you cast something, you put a time counter on this thing. If there's 7 time counters, 7 days. It deals 20 damage to you. So maybe you just utilize it and it's very, very strong until you have to get rid of it. I have to look up who the artists they commission are. Well, Florian, good news. Bottom right of every card, they got the artist. This one is Kim Sokol. Good job, Kim. You did it. Alrighty. Ooh, this one is great. Demolisher Spawn. Demolisher Spawn? I barely know her spawn. That dude's pretty cool. If you want to understand what green cards and green-black cards are, that's very much that.
It rips through the hardwoods like a chainsaw, leaving a crushed and bloody trail behind.
That thing is cool. Entity Tracker. Oh, this is a really cool art. So some of these cards, they have like classic TV VHS artwork. So you can see that there, which I think is sick as hell. And I like that. I love that he's like, I'm good at tracking this, or she, I'm good at tracking this, and it's just right behind him. Alrighty, we've got Enduring Curiosity. Oh, the cat one! Oh, I love it. Oh, it's Tuppence. Hi, Tuppence. It's a little cat glimmer. When it dies, it just comes right on back, and you love to see it. And then finally, oh, I wanted this one. That's so cool. Razorkin Needlehead. No, it's not an Offspring song. That's so cool. So they're doing another type of artwork too, where you see reflections. So this is obviously a reflection of this beast in someone's glasses. First strike. Yeah, he's just a strong boy. I like it. Well, cool. I'm gonna sleeve this. What do you say we open up 1 or 2 more packs and then get into the game here? I like this one a lot. This is really cool. Yay, hooray. Spooky indeed. Grumpy Penguin. Pinhead, I'm guessing. You know what? I didn't even think about that, and you're right, Kitsa. I think those are loosely based on Pinhead. Or what's the other? I'm thinking of something. It's a little bit like Predator, kind of, but not quite. Hellraiser. Yeah, I'm seeing the Hellraiser thing. Or the Grand Cenobite. If you know what, Cenobites are a thing in this game, though. In the Magic the Gathering lore, there is a plane called Phyrexia. And Phyrexia is very much the like horrifying spooky lands with spooky creatures situation. Their whole thing is making their own version of life. So it's almost like they make robots, but out of organisms and fueled by pain. It's a spooky thing. But one of the big pull cards, the other thing was the Grand Cenobite. Elish Norn. Exactly, Jonixon. Elish Norn, Grand Cenobite. You were just typing about Phyrexia? Plant face, same page. Of course. Of course. So they make robots in disguise, says Demo Nacho? No, that is the actual literal Transformers cards. So, yeah, that's a whole thing. Yeah. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna read out a couple more tips before we hop in. We've got Tiarna dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Tiarna. Tiarna says, "Hey mate, hope you've been very well. I have been for the most part, just sleepy all the time. But figuring it out, you know. Updates. Moving with my man. Very excited. Also off to Europe in 2 weeks for a month and a half. As always, sending my love to you, the chat, and the Coop. Tiarna, that's awesome. I hope you and your man have a fantastic time living together. If you've never cohabitated, the best thing I can say is make sure when you move with somebody, you still have your own space in the home, even if it's a literal corner where it's like, this is Tiarna's chair with Tiarna's little books. Like, it's nice to have a little spot to retire to where you still feel like you have your own independence in a space. I think that's very important, but I wish you the absolute best and good luck in Europe. Have fun. I'll obviously be going to the UK soon too, which I'm very excited for. Yeah, been a minute. Traveling is pretty cool and is a very lucky and rare, cool, privileged thing to do. So I hope you have a wonderful time. I'm excited too. 100% got a study to myself. A whole study? That's pretty cool, Tiarna. I love that. It's amazing. Well, good. Glad to hear it. Congrats to you. I hope you have a wonderful time. And the best of luck to you both. We also got Oisek15 plays drop in 1069. Nice. Thank you very much, you generous Mother Goose. Saying, hi, Damien and Coop. I am working on a drawing of you, and so far I'm actually pretty proud of it, so I will continue to work on it during stream. I love that. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. P.S. Duck thing from the last stream has been stuck in my head, so that's cool. Lol. Everybody's loved the duck clip. It's so funny. God. So he tells me it's £2.50 for parking. I say, good God, man, I'm a duck. Wish I hadn't asked. God, it's so funny. In the moment, just not expecting it. Just, But thank you very much, Oisek. I appreciate that. And I'm sure the drawing is lovely and far better than I can do. I'm honored to be drawn. Cosmic Hannah also dropped in 5 flippin' gift subs. Thank you very much, Cosmic Hannah. Gifting to Karma XP, I am Trotzi, Big Beef Bonfire, Reezy621, and then Umbral Paradox. Cosmic Hannah, thank you very much and welcome to so many of the new folks. I appreciate you. Thank you. And then finally, before hopping back in, we got Park Min Min dropping 335. Thank you very much, Park Min Min. Saying, I missed last stream, but I'm told you need money for parking. God, that's so funny. Oh, man. My light that was right here just shut off. Ran out of battery. But actually, maybe it's going to be better that way. Maybe it's going to help with the foil stuff. Who knows? But thank you very much, Park Min Min. Yes, money for parking. Isn't that exactly £2.50 what you just sent? That's very funny. Thank you very much. Ooh, cute. We got a little beast token. So there's a bunch of little beasts in this one, which are very like, I don't know. To me, they're very, what is that? Pan's Labyrinth, where it's like there's a lot of skulls. It's almost like a Miyazaki too. Where it's like there's a bunch of skulls and faces on this little beast. And then we've also got Manifest, which is cool. This is the idea of like dread that I talked about before. And I love it. Flippin' love it, bro. All right, let's see what this one's got. Enter the Enigma. Though she was used to stepping into... Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, we'll do it like this. Oh, not having the light made it worse. Though she was used to stepping into the unknown, something about this strange doorway made the wanderer shiver as she crossed the threshold. Okay, cool. All right. Friendly Ghost. Oh, I love this. Friendly Ghost. This is Haunted Mansion if I've ever seen it. Come on, come on. Oh, not having the light actually made it so much worse, didn't it? Yeah, there's gonna be a whole thing. Give me a second. I might have to plug that in. There we go. Friendly Ghost. It's like phasing in and out. I kind of love that. In life, Marcus had been a devoted guide of new arrivals. Death simply made it easier to get around. Hey, folks. Welcome on in. All right, so if you're gonna look on your left, we're trying to finish the entryway, but on your right, there's a bunch of bodies. You know what? Just keep looking to the left. Ooh, spooky room. We got the derelict attic and the widow's walk. Honestly, is it bad that, like, I feel like if it wasn't for the tetanus, I'd want to hang out there. Ooh, and you can also see someone walking around on the widow's walk. What is that shadow? What is that shade? What's he building in there? Rampaging Soul Rager. Okay, I feel like the rage was a little redundant, but sure. Come on. Yeah, very like... I feel like he makes that noise. He's a spirit, and he says, the souls of those who perished before Valgavoth's ascension exist now only as fractured echoes of who they once were. Ooh, spooky. Michelle Freaky Miller, thank you for dropping 5 flipping gift subs, and good night to you, saying that you're going to bed. Michelle Freaky Miller, thank you for gifting to Shauna with a bunch of numbers. Origins art stuff. Quaff the wave it. Love that. Buster Sword Guy. A Cloud. And Michael Shards. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you a lot. Good evening to you and sleep well. This is Terramorphic Expanse. This is a card that's in a lot of Magic the Gathering decks. Just clearly they reprinted it with this spooky old flavor. Hey, I love seeing that face right there. I never took that photo twice, and that's okay. So basically, yeah, you can put this card down, and if you sacrifice it, you can just find a different land in your deck. So if you need something real bad, you put down this instead, and you can go hunt for it. The house's geography constantly warps and twists. Fields melting into floorboards and walls opening into hungry maws. I mean, that's cool. I feel like I'd want to hang out there, to be honest. Good old land finder. Exactly. Boots and shoes. Exactly. Intruding Soul Rager. So many Soul Ragers. What about these calm, chill souls? The souls of those who perished outside the house persist as fractured echoes, driven to share their misery with the living. And honestly, so angry. Sounds like the Haunted Mansion mixed with the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. Ooh, you're not wrong. I like that. Ooh, Glimmer Seeker. She's cool. Human Survivor. Well, hello there. Want to come exploring? So she's looking for little good spirits of light to help. Like she looks to me like with those earrings, she looks like the character in every horror movie where you're like, that's just that dumb old palm reader, that fortune teller. It's a scam. They can't really help. And then they're like, wait, what did you say? Valgavoth? How do you know that name? And they're like, well, it's the name that was written in blood on my wall. And she'll be like, quickly, there's no time. Come with me. And they'll be like, we can't pay you. And she's like, payment is not important right now. We have to save the Underverse. And you're like, oh, you know what I mean? It's that kind of character. And if you don't know what I mean, well, we'll figure it out. Oh, it's a beastie beat down. Yeah, it's a beastie beat down. That's kind of cool. Creature control deals damage equal to its power to the creature an opponent controls. All right, so there are some cards that you can make creatures fight each other, but usually it's just, yeah, not that. Let's see here, can I see, is it? So there is one card in this game, in this set that I found where it is a little boy and it's like the befriender of beasties. He like makes friends with little monsters and imaginary friends and stuff. So I think that's him on the back of that monster in the background. You can see like a little human shape. So clearly this little boy is like, oh, I think I'm friends with this little lion guy now. Go get him! It's like, and he's like, yeah, you did it, Chauncey. I named him Chauncey. And I kind of love that. We got, oh, you've heard of the, from the makers of Jack in the Box. It's Attack in the Back in the, Pop Goes the Evil. I think the toys in this set are so funny to me. And I kind of want to make a toy deck. What I actually want to do is make a food deck with custom printed cards based off Delicious and Dungeon. But, God, toys, that's so funny. Amanda M. Davis, thank you for dropping 666 subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Gifting to Mad Saffron, Alex Coes 21, Firehawk 9, A Cunning Plan, and then You Know Me As well as Shaynamite. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Amanda M. Davis, that's very sweet of you. Amanda M. Davis was kind enough to gift me some Bloomborough cards and some Modern Horizon cards at the last con I did, which was very sweet. It's a beautiful forest with forest artwork. Ooh, you're going to need some Roundup weed killer for that one. We got the Hushwood Verge. Ooh, another land. I haven't think I've seen that one before. That's kind of sick. Let's see here. This one says, here, the haunt woods churn like a viper's nest as monstrous creatures prowl hungrily toward the ghostly light. Ooh, that's actually really sick. And it's a rare land as well, as you can see from the gold little icon there, which is a moth for Valgavoth. What was I gonna say? Okay, so from what I can tell from like the lore of this set so far, there is the main house, the spooky house. There's the boiler bilges, which are like the underground like caverns of the home, and then there's the haunt woods, which are clearly the forest outside of it. So they've got a lot of like horror tropes for that, you know. Hauntwood Verge. Okay, cool. We got Convert to Slime. Oh man, how have your meetings been going? Good. I've been doing a lot of reading and it makes a lot of sense. I think I'm gonna convert to slime. That's kind of sick. I love that artwork too, that full art. Cursed Recording. Okay, so that's the same thing that we got before, but this is some alternative artwork for it. But like 7 days. 7 days. But I kind of love the like old TV / monitor vibe for this one. Kind of love it actually. Ooh, a fancy room, restricted office, and lecture hall. Restricted office makes it that you can't enter with monsters that are too strong. So you can hold back people if they're like using gigantic monsters and you've just got a bunch of little guys. Kind of love that. And finally, what do we got? Ooh, Victor, Valgavoth's Seneschal. So this is another one of these like dual exposure cards. This is clearly the guy that leads the cult for Valgavoth the Demon. I think it's Very cool. Very pretty card. All right. Most of the decks I play are either blue and black or white and black. I like white and black because you're sort of playing with life and death all at once in the same deck. Hence my Boatman deck, where it's like, I killed a card, but it comes back to life, and both of those things hurt you and not me. Ha 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 ha. So that's always fun. I think we should open one more as I read out a couple more tips, and then we're going to hop into the game here. Thanks for doing this with me, all. I'm kind of loving it. For anyone who's new here, hi, I'm Damien. I'm a voice actor, Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and this is the first day I've ever opened Magic the Gathering cards on stream. Ordinarily, I play either games like Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3, or some goofy indie games, and the indie games are what we'll be continuing on with tonight. Thank goodness You're Here is a very funny British UK indie game, and it's very funny. Alrighty, we got a couple more new subscribers, actually just the one right now. Everybody please give a sparsely Clever Coop welcome to Slightly Off-Key Pitch Pipe. Thank you so much for joining for the first time. And then we got a tip rolling in from Blue Jay 15, dropping 20 flippin' bucks. Thank you very much, Blue Jay. I greatly appreciate you. That is very generous. Saying I'm heading to bed and want to send some love. Well, thank you so much. I hope you and everyone else have a lovely night. Good night and sweet dreams, all. That's so nice. And I think because you wished us sweet dreams, we will not be susceptible to all the nightmares that this pack entails. So thank you so flippin' much. That's very nice of you. We also got Michelle Miller dropping 10 bucks, who we know just went to bed. But Michelle Miller, thank you so much for your generosity, saying, so cool you're opening some of these tonight. I saw the one you posted and I wanted to see more. This is so fun. I'm so glad. I really am glad. That's actually awesome. I love to hear that. Love mixing things up, and anything that brings you joy brings us joy, says Kayla Macaroni. Thank you. That was my hope. You never know. And if y'all don't end up loving this in the future, then I'll just keep this being a me and homies IRL thing. But that's, that'll be fun. All right. Let's see here. We also got Something Monstrous drop in 666 bucks. Thank you very much, Something Monstrous, saying, hey, Damien and crew, heading to Osaka and Kyoto next week for fun. Any suggestions from your trip abroad? Yes, Something Monstrous. You're gonna have a great time. First of all, Kyoto was definitely my favorite when I went to Japan. One thing about Kyoto, though, it is very much more like hometown vibes, a little bit more chill. And they've gotten a lot of bad tourists recently. That's the kind of place where people are like running up to people in the geisha district and like taking photos like way too close and being really disrespectful. So you have a chance to represent tourists very well. So what I would recommend is, I forget how it works, but in Tokyo, I think you stand to the left side of an escalator if you're just going to be, standing, but on the right side, you leave that clear for people to go up. And I think it's the reverse in either Osaka or Kyoto, and I forget which. So definitely look up specific things to be nice in Kyoto. Also, Kyoto, because it is a little bit more down home, there are some restaurants that are no gaijin, and gaijin are foreigners. So I know to us it may sound like, oh, what? But in Kyoto, it's very normal for some restaurants to be like, no gaijin. So I think it's a really cool thing to enter a restaurant by yourself, get a menu, and just sit and enjoy yourself and have a good time. Oh, it's in Osaka. Okay, thank you very much. But yeah, it's definitely make sure you're doing everything you can to be very polite. Learning some incredibly basic Japanese will go so far. But yeah, Kyoto's great. Definitely, I enjoyed Kiyomizu Shrine. Yeah, getting lost in Kyoto is a lot of fun. All right, we got our first token. It is a spirit and a glimmer. Nice. Is the escalator thing not a thing in the US? Moo Sims, at least in the places where I've lived, you generally stand on the right side and let people go over to the left. Okay, we got Creeping Peeper. Ooh, it's an eyeball spider. Saying, be on your guard. Valgavoth has eyes everywhere. And I don't mean that figuratively. Whoa. Appendage Amalgam. Okay, so we're getting things with a lot of arms in this one. Appendage Amalgam. I do play a lot of horror cards. This is a horror. It moves with the speed of a spider, but none of its skittering grace, scuttling to the sound of mucus-covered fingers. Oh, neat. Slippy, slappy little fingies. Gross. And kind of cool. Let's see. Will you focus now? Will you focus now? I am looking for Rendmaw the Scarecrow. I do hope I get Rendmaw. Sounds really gross. It probably is. Need a paperclip. Oh, we got another Rip Chain Razorkin. Berserker.
Listen to that tasty squelch. Good hit, good hit. Come here now, little meatbag.
Spooky. Cautious survivor. Okay, yet another one of those like, oh, he's right behind me, isn't he, kind of vibes. So we got this person. They kind of look like Pink. There we go. Sit there now. She came back alone with her recorder broken and its footage scrambled. Whatever she'd experienced, she never spoke of again. Spooky! Alright. Resurrected cultist. Pretty cool. One of Valgavoth's cultist guys, and he's like, I'm back, baby! You thought I was dead, and I'm back! Infernal Phantom. Ooh. Gotta catch him all, because he's Infernal Phantom. Ah! That's kind of sick. Just a fiery little ghost guy. Love it. No flavor text on this one. Oh, that couch looked valuable. Dude, that's not gonna, you can't repair that. Sucks. Ooh, this is cool. Patchwork Beastie. First I thought it said bestie. It's my patchwork bestie. Is that bestie? Kind of love that. It doesn't know it isn't real. Aw, that's so sad. You're real to me, Patchwork Beastie. You're real to me. Disturbing Mirth. Oh, okay. This is a little bit Baldur's Gate 3. Got a little brain on his brain. Like, he's hungry for knowledge. It's not great. Now that is Hellraiser. Yeah, he is very much so. Popular egotist. Oh, this is a cool trope. That like character in every horror movie that's like, sorry, girlfriend, I've got to go and save my own batoot. I knew you'd want me to live, bestie. Yep, quite literally. Oh, I love that. What a straight up meanie. We got a squamp. Beautiful. Beautiful and spooky. Blazemeyer Verge. Oh, the Bale Merc, not the Boiler Bilge. Is it the Bale Merc? Here, the Bale Merc spits and boils. The oppressive darkness pierced by scorching spears of fire. I'd hang out there probably. I think that place is cool. Glitch Interpreter. Okay, cool. Full art. Full art. Cool. Sick. Awesome. Dope. Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. Ooh, this is another lore important character. This is the character that sort of sets off the whole thing. He's from a different plane and he shows up here and then he goes missing. And then everybody's like, where is he? And that's why he shows up here. So he's a rat ninja wizard, which is just the type of game that you're playing here. Yeah. I wish he had flavor text, but that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. Anything else good? Razorkin Needlehead. Okay, so we already got this card earlier in a foil form, but still pretty flippin' cool. Seeing that in the guy's glasses. Oh, this is a cool card. Reluctant Role Model. I also love the artwork for it. His whole thing is basically anytime he attacks or does anything, he gets like a little boost to himself, and if he dies, he gets to leave those boosts to another character or another card. So I'm just like, that's a cool way to like flavor that. That's just Milo Thatch. Oh yeah, I guess he is very Milo coded. Yeah, I can see that. Oh goodness, that's fun. We have one more here. Why don't I, because I set aside this amount here, I'm not gonna go through them like one by one necessarily. I'm gonna stop when something is cool and I want to share it with you specifically, and then we're gonna hop into the game. How's that sound? Katja Rose, drop in 5 flipping gift subs. Let's go. Thank you so much. His classic Goosebumps book vibes. Andy Bumblebee, I didn't even think about that, but you're so right. You were so right. Katja Rose, thank you so much for gifting to Library of Lucy, Psycho Emmy, Snakebite 36, Jay Blizzle 85, and then oof, ouch, the water. Thank you very much. I appreciate you a lot. Welcome to the newbies. Welcome back to so many of you. We've also got another couple of new subscribers. Everybody please give a spicy, clever Coop welcome to Honori Suida and then Ciendol. Thank you so flippin' much. I greatly appreciate you, and that is very, very nice. Welcome on in. I hope you have a lovely time. All right, yeah, I'm gonna really quickly blaze through. Like I said, y'all, on Thursday, I should be doing a streamathon for a new game. Can't spoil it yet because things aren't signed, sealed, delivered, but hopefully they get signed and figured out soon, because that is currently the plan. If not, it's going to happen Friday, and it's either going to be 1 8-hour stream or 2 4-hour streams, but I'm very excited either way. Curvito, yes, you can still tip like normal. Yeah, but otherwise, for anyone who's new here, Spooky Thursdays are a thing, and they are back, baby. We're going to finish up Slay the Princess, and I've got other games ready to go. So I'm very excited to continue on the Spooky Thursdays. All right, let's quickly go through this one, see if there's anything cool to share, because this is just the last one I set aside. We got yet another treasure token. Ooh, this is one I wanted to share. Copy. Look at this copy token. It's like, that is so spooky. And it's just the copy of another creature. So sometimes it looks like a mirror, sometimes it looks like a spooky little slime beast, and this one is just like, ooh, very like, it's very no face, very like, oh, 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 oh. Love that. It's spooky. All right, innocuous rat. That rat is so innocuous, but it looks like an Elden Ring boss because it has a bunch of spikes shooting out of its back. Got abandoned campground. This is the one I mentioned earlier. They say every inhabitant vanished in a single night, leaving their belongings untouched, but curiously covered in moss. Ooh, I wouldn't camp there. Too much water. Gross. Raucous carnival. They say that those who entered the amusement park never come back, and that their disembodied laughter joins the others on the wind. I would probably hang out there, actually. Oh, and also, if anybody is new here, or if you just haven't joined in a while, there's a new thing with Twitch where you are now able to clip and share things from my stream. It's no longer tied just to me. I chose to enable that. So you have my free reign to clip and share things, unless it's with this, you know, express reason to like, I'm going to ruin this guy's life. But, you know, if you want to share fun clips, I say go for it. Just let people know where it's from. And again, this is not sponsored by Magic the Gathering. If you wanted to share any of this with them, great. But, like, yeah, this is just a me thing. Grand entry, ooh, and an elegant rotunda. We saw that one earlier. Frantic strength, another dying explorer. With his friends dead and his weapons broken, Taro sees the only thing he could to defend himself: a lamp, or it's a wheel of cheese on a pike. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Split skin doll, horrifying and cool. Those who mock its ragged surface and seeping eyes have a curious tendency to go missing. Ooh! Betrayer's bargain. Ooh. This is my way out. You'll have to find your own. Winter to Nico. Winter is one of the commanders in this set. And they're basically set up right off the bat to be like, they're a little misanthropic. I don't know if we should trust them, but I guess we have to. Like, they're that kind of character in the horror movie. Commander, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, Commander is a specific format of Magic where you make a deck out of 100 different cards. There can't be any repeats unless they're lands, like plains, swamp, like I said. And you pick one card to sort of be the front of it and build everything around, and they can keep coming back. So, ooh, this is awesome. I haven't seen this one. Withering Torment. Ooh. Destroy target creature or enchantment, you lose 2 life. Do not open, not a door, says Bloodstained Note. Oh, that's so cool. It's like a mimic, but a door. Oh, I love that. Veteran Survivor. That's really cool. It's like, yeah, whatever. I do this every day. Oh, he's grinning. He's cheesing. Look at that. That's a cool piece of artwork there. I kind of love that. Final guy. Yeah, very much. Does he have a fade? Yeah, he does appear to have a fade. Very much like, ooh, Ooh, I wanted this one so bad. I'm so glad I got it, y'all. This is Hedge Shredder. It is a vehicle. Whenever Hedge Shredder attacks, you may mill 2 cards, which means you take cards from the top of your deck, put them in the graveyard, so you do that twice. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put in your graveyard from your library, you put them into the battlefield tapped. So you can just keep on giving yourself more and more mana so fast. So fast. And I wanted this one really bad, because this is one that you can definitely build a deck around and do some fancy, ridiculous stuff. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve this one because I like it. How many crew do you need for this one? 1. Death Halen. Isn't that crazy? Crew 1. So it's literally it is a living lawnmower that is going to ruin someone's day. Amazing. We have got, that card is evil, absolutely not too bad. Zimon's Hypothesis. Zimon is very cool in this one. There exists a theoretical infinity between the discrete atoms of reality. I'm simply appropriating that infinity as storage space. Good job, Zimon. I think Zimon isn't one of the commanders of this one, is she? But she's one of the backup commanders. We got Zimon. We got Reluctant Role Model again. And then we've got Grievous Wound. Not good, you guys. Oh, I saw a TikTok about this where someone took a look at this artwork and they were like, it is, the moment I see that card, I'm leaving. Oh, don't do that. Where someone was like, it's really weird that they used a photograph for this one, when usually Magic the Gathering is all like painted and digital artists, and why would they use a photograph for this one? And then they looked closer and looked up this artist, Martina Fakova, or maybe Fachkova. I don't know how to say that. See, not a photograph. Not a photograph. She painted this, and it's insane. Her work is crazy. Vicky was so tired. The pain began to fade. You were so brave, said her grandmother's voice from somewhere far away. But it's time to rest now. Ooh, this is such a cool piece of artwork. All right, and then finally, it's giving Natalie and Brulia. Incredible. And then we've got the Wandering Rescuer, that same samurai that we saw like peering through a door at the beginning. This is a very cool and very important card in lore. It is a mythic rare, not one of the commanders, so kind of a big deal, especially if you're going to play white in this. She is a human samurai noble, and it's a great card to finish this little batch on. So y'all, thank you for joining me for this. This is super cool. I am overjoyed that I got to open these up with you. Thank you for doing something different with me here. And now we get to hop into our silly game. If you're new here and you've only joined for the magic cards, I encourage you, if you feel like it, to stick around for some of the game, because it's going to be very fun and funny. But if that's not your vibe, I'll do the Magic the Gathering thing another time too. I'm still trying to be the last boss of the DLC of Elden Ring. We're about to finish Slay the Princess on Thursday, theoretically. And I will also theoretically, I'm going to sleeve this card too. This spooky door one. This just might be one of my favorites in terms of vibe. We're going to do that 8-hour streamathon, assuming the company gets back to me and everything's good. They should be. We're just, contracts take a minute, and there's a lot of middle folk. So yeah, this was super cool. Thank you for doing this. And now we're gonna hop into the actual game in a second here. We got Twatha though, dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you so much, Twatha. I appreciate you. Twatha is gifting to Brian Fitz, Spencer Reed, Cub Hacks, Poison VT, and then Bird Nerd 1988. Thank you so flipping much. I appreciate that. Welcome into all of you. Hello there, Bird Nerd. All right, let's hop into the actual game here. Would one of the mods mind? Well, I can just do it actually. I'm right here. Thank goodness you're here is now the streaming category. Thank goodness you're here. It is now I will say this, it's a very funny game. It is a mature game. There are some jokes that were a little bit like, ooh, cheeky. Ooh, my goodness, that's for adults. So it's not like grody or anything, but we should just be aware. Just be aware. Twatha, thank you for that sub bomb. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get rid of this. There we go. Yeah, British naughty slang. Exactly. Yeah, sorry if that scared you. I'm gonna swap screens in a second here. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out, y'all, and doing that. That was a lot of fun. All right. PC gameplay. Bum 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 bum. All right. Well, that was super heckin' fun, y'all. Oh, I do need to have my controller plugged in. That's right. And that's what I unplugged to get the camera to work. There we go. Now I'm caught up to date. Now we're here. Now we're here. All right. This game is so funny and so fun and so funny. Ooh, what's this? It's Curvito. So Curvito, the main thing is you're a little guy, and by little guy I mean a little guy. You're just like a little guy, and you're going around this town, and everyone's like, "Oh, thank goodness you're here!" And then they give you a little task to do. So it's very much like a point-and-click adventure game, a puzzle game, but it's mostly about getting through it and experiencing the goofiness and silliness. So it's gonna be a grand old time. Yum yum yum. All right, let's hop on in. Before I do that, I don't want to get too far away from this. We got something monstrous. Oh yeah, we had answered your question about Japan, so thank you so much. Rabbits on Chalk dropping 777. Jackpot. Thank you very much, Rabbits on Chalk. I appreciate you. Saying hi, Damien. Hope you're having a fun time. I am. Thank you. It's been a stressful time for a load at work. Oh, I'm so sorry. But thankfully, I've saved up enough to avoid a crisis. In better news, I got a B on a calc test. Maybe things are looking up. Lucky vibes. Keep being your lovely self. Rabbits on Chalk, thank you so much. You know what? Being furloughed at work sucks. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't. I also think that, like, whether it is a house or a job or whatever, there are certain things in life that when they are unstable and uncertain, you yourself cannot feel stable. And that's really, really hard to go through. So I'm glad that you're looking at the bright side and able to say things like, hey, be on a test. Like, that is great. But it's okay to feel very overwhelmed because that's very, very difficult. So I wish you absolutely the best. And here's hoping that you end up getting back to some stability very, very soon. Thank you again for the tip. And we got Amateur Nail Art dropping $26.69. Nice. Amateur Nail Art, thank you very much for the generous tip. I appreciate you. That's very, very kind of you, generous Mother Goose. Hi, Damien. Very happy for the stream tonight. It is a busy this week, so I'm happy for this opportunity to chill. It didn't help that I had to evacuate a rogue possum from under my house after a long day at 11 p.m. last night. Evacuated safely for all. You know, it sucks when there's a rogue possum, because I'm like, some possums are like orderly and neat and tidy, and they know what's up, but when it's a rogue possum, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm glad that everyone's safe, though. I, too, have had to save possums before. They're sweet little guys. They're adorable, but they only live 3 or 4 years. And they're such big little, spooky little trash puppies. And I love them a lot. So I'm glad that they're okay. And that you're okay. Because they're so gosh darn cute. Okay. Thank goodness you're here. Oh. So yeah, like I said, we're a little guy. We're a little guy. And clearly, in some capacity, we work for the government. I don't remember exactly. Oh, hello?
Oh, you again? When am I going to see the back of you, you wee melon head? Actually, I've got just the job for you. Why don't you head down to Price Shaggers and pick us up some spirit level bubbles? Hey, boys. How does that sound? Right, away you go.
Okay, so I like that. They're reminding you of what you're trying to do. Yeah, Price Shaggers. Lady Di on the plate there. Oh, we broke whoever's plate that was of Lady Di. Oops.
Lady D.
Day being August 31st, 1997. So this is the fish and chips shop. We just repaired their thing for them. And the whole thing, oh yeah, by the way, the whole thing is you gotta punch stuff. Oh. Okay, yes. So when we last left our hero, we talked to a guy that's like, can you help us do some shopping? I'm bedbound and I can't help myself. And you go, okay. And he just reaches out his arm and he starts like extending his arm a bunch. And so I guess we're just sort of guiding it to the right spot, which is insane. Oh,
Oh, lovely. Are you here to give me a hand with the tatties?
I've got it tough, me.
Yeah?
Huh? We both do. We're tatties.
Oh, aye.
Yep. 42 at bed, dirt for breakfast, dirt for dinner.
And we used to sleep in sacks.
Exactly. And for what? Best case scenario, we're peeled, chopped up, and drowned in oil.
Aye, we've got it tough, us.
We've got it tough. But at least we're alright now.
I've got it tough, me. I with tatsies. Oh my God. Okay, so we were trying to go. Oh, you absolute bastard! The sight of you. We were trying to get some chippies over to a cow because the cow otherwise would not give us milk if we didn't give it chippies. The state of you. It's gotta be hot as hell. Oh. Are we inside the cow? There's this manure. Oh. One of the 4 stomachs.
Hey, looking much better, Bessie.
Oh, the cow is feeling
Just
sick.
in time too. We better be setting off. Oh, we don't want to miss our special appointment. Oh, I hope we find the place okay. Apparently it's opposite our little field. The house with the blue door.
Oh. Okay.
Well, here it is. Oh, I'm too nervous to knock. You do it, Bessie. You're nervous too? Oh dear, oh dear. We'll be here all day. Ooh. I've never had a bath before.
Weird.
So, do you come here often?
This is awfully nice. I got it from a car boot sale. No, I went and I said, that's an awfully strange car boot. And he said, well, it's a hot tub. And that's okay then. Thanks for coming.
Oh, it's not. I'm stuck in the tooth.
Can you drink this?
I wouldn't.
Oh my.
Oh, okay. It's an udder. What's up? What is going on? Weirdly, the game was slightly more normal than this before. Oh, so this is actually happening. I thought this was like dream sequence.
Yes.
Is it?
Oh no. Yes.
Milk shy no more.
Few too many, eh, lad? Come on. You can sleep it off.
I don't understand that one at all. Bonds with police are aware of illegal activities taking place in this area. No parking, no loitering, no dogging. That was insane, actually. That was one of the weirdest things in this game so far. This game is very absurd, but like it hasn't been that weird so far. Oh. Well, I guess I go this direction. Okay, so this house we've entered multiple times now through the chimney, and every time the guy's like very polite and British, but clearly getting more and more angry. Where he's like, "Oh, shoo, I wish you hadn't done that again," and so we're gonna do that again.
Riddle me that. Pickle me this. Hold on to me, brush. I'm about to piss.
Oh. Sorry, sir. Bye.
Well, what are you wearing? Green dungarees and a flat cap? You're not going to believe this. Heavens to beetroot. I need to get that fixed.
Matt Berry. Know your veg, carrot, peas, taxi, corn on the cob, corn off the cob, apple, beans, wet, log. Oh no. If you were here last... Okay, so... That's not great. So if you were here last stream, this lady was making out with lettuce on the ground, and the guy was looking on all jealous. Then the second time we came back, he had planted his own self, like, here, just, like, sticking out from here up, probably hoping that she would come by and give him a smooch. It looks like she harvested. Ah, yes. Cool breeze. Okay, so we can't go through that way again. We'll have to go up northeast then, I guess. Yeah, through here.
I don't know what you're trying to show me. I don't need any more bait. I haven't got any money anyway. Is this going to be one of those where it's a really bad pun that don't make any sense? I'm going to be right annoyed if it is. Alright, here it is. It's not mealworms. It's meals for worms, and it's a bag of soil.
So goofy. So we kept seeing this flower, and it says don't bash it. There's going to be a bunch of them if you bash it, and we obviously kept bashing it, so.
I said, in arrears? Well, I can try, but it's your wife. Wah, wah.
In arrears? God, the ducks are so funny. This is by the same people from Goose Game, I think. So, those of you that are pointing out similarities, you are correct. Oh, hi, Bessie. Any owl wisdom?
Eat this. Never give a trout the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. If you give a mouse a muffin. I also feel bad for how easy it is to squish bugs here. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. So I guess we're gonna go back to that place where there was a kid that had asked us to get the milk in the first place. So yeah. Yeah. Demo Nacho dropping 666 bucks. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Saying, hola, Damien. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. I went to the doctor today to get some tests done, figure out why I'm so gosh dang tired. So all should be well. Thank you. This week I have therapy again after a couple months since I was so busy this summer and finally got the present for MCM ready. Hope you have a great week. Well, that's very sweet. I look forward to MCM very much, but I'm stoked that you're going back to therapy. That's so important. I need to reschedule my appointment with my therapist. Thank you for reminding me. That's lovely. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so excited for London. I can't even fathom it right now. I need to start like... Oh, this bird is just smashing his face into the stump. Yeah, that bird is me. Check it out. Bow, bow. Yeah. I need to start prepping and like scheduling out trains and stuff like that. I hear if you want to train somewhere, you're gonna have to figure it out pretty early on. They get all booked up. Marge's Chipple. There's this guy who's burnt his toast.
Oh.
Slapping him. That's great. Oh yeah, that's right. This hand needed to go grocery shopping. That's what we're doing. Here we go. That's wild, but okay. Oh, we need to let it in through the roof. Oh, the mice have taken over. Good for them. Good for them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. I'll tell him. He's here now.
Me?
Here for the spirit level bubbles, is it? Well, you're in luck. We just got a fresh batch in this morning. They're in the back here, look. You'll need this. Good luck. Right.
So they're pranking us, and I guess it's a real thing. That's actually amazing. Oh, I can, like, multi-jump. Oh. I still don't want to know who this guy is. Watching us the whole game. Ah, yes. Good. Oh. This is adorable. God, I love this game. Oh, not good, is it? So off-putting. Is this the end?
So I says to them, I says, it's an oven glove. Where else am I supposed to put it? In the oven. Oh, hello.
Oh!
Oh, is that real felt? How much? 10 bob. Very reasonable. Oh, do
10
you
bob.
reckon, love? We still got that cabbage money.
Is that Bootleg Bill? Look, everyone. This young man's caught Bootleg Bill.
It's more of a Cumberland cross, really.
He's got him! He's finally got him! Hey! Me too! Hip, hip, hurrah!
Now, settle down. Thanks to this young man's incredible police work, I can safely declare bootlegging in this town has been knocked on the head. Still at large.
Sorry. Okay. How old is this little guy? I have no idea. I love toast.
Oh,
Hey, I love toast. Anything to do with the chippies? Oh, it's this guy
Oh,
again.
what's that with this one, Charlie?
Terrific job, Susan. You'll earn that shilling yet. I feel better already. Hey, ooh.
So obviously, we're not going back in the store. This lady's still a thing somehow has never spoken once. An incident occurred here. Got photos. Yeah, that was the whole milk situation, whatever that was. Do not enter. Okay, well, I won't. Ice cream. Oh, more of these weird flowers. Huh. Normal milk. This ice cream guy. On that child. Okay, maybe we go back into the normal milk section. Huh. We got Curvrito dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Curvrito. Curvrito says, hey Damien, feeling unwell after getting sick from a peer who clearly needed to be home. I'm sorry, that's tough. I do wish people would stay home, and at the same time, economically, sometimes people can't afford to do it, and we're not set up to have people stay home who need to, because it's, yeah, sucks all around. Very annoyed. What are some of your favorite remedies while sick? I know I was glad I was able to sleep and eat soup. I just hate being in pain. Lol, love the cards. Curvrito, I know, I hate being sick too. You know, I think ordering something that is, you know, if you've got the funds to do it, ordering like a nice hot pho, like a good hearty soup is always nice. But I also think letting yourself, like, I know you're supposed to eat healthy while sick, but sometimes eating like crap feels great too. And I'll just eat something like a really fatty burger and be like, oh, I need this. I need my strength. And that always at least makes me feel better. I also think like showering a couple times a day if you're able to feels good. I like a nice tea with some lemon and some honey. I like something spicier, like a nice ginger candy, or even like spicy food. I guess I have to go back in the store. That's all I can do. Oh yeah, I gotta continue helping this dude out. Just made ramen. Okay, well there you go. Add a little spice to it. Add a little garlic to it. Now I'm having to. Well, you're doing all the right things, Curvrito. I wish you well. Please feel better soon. All right, let's help out that hand. Let's give him a hand. Oh, what a weird little monster guy. Steal! Please don't. I love that sign. Oh. Extra wet soup.
Too wet.
Oh, some beans. Oh, Tiny Tom's tinned pie.
Too dry.
Herbert's lovely boy soup.
Too red.
Big boy's tin dinner. Wilby's wet mix. Soup to push.
Too meta.
It is pretty meta. Lard. Beans.
Beans is a dessert.
Soup for her. Finally, a soup for her. Oh no, it's butter. Gamby's breakfast blend.
Oh, what's this? Gammy's breakfast blend. And only 40 years out of date.
Hey,
we'll
it's a
take
bargain.
the lot.
Oh no, it's butter. Used by 1940. I love it. This takes place in the 80s. We know that.
Hello, shopkeep. Hello. Oh dear, this one's homogenized. Altogether, that's 10 bob.
Everything's 10 bob in this game.
Yeah.
Back in the milk pile with us. Anonymous is dropping 5 flippin' gift subs. Thank you to whomever you may be. Anonymous, thank you for gifting to IC Muggles 87, Leo Zouz, Eric Terra D, Rao, Serginator, and then Not Me Felko Gebras. 2495. I don't know why I couldn't read numbers there. Thank you very much, Anonymous. Appreciate you. And we're back over here. Curious if this guy's gonna be like, oh,
I
he's
think
back.
you've had enough, you greedy little piglet.
Ooh, this guy, so he was like, yeah, let me just push some sausages for you through this little hole here. And we're like, oh no, I know what this is gonna be. And then he pushed it through and it's just a sausage. He's like, I've lost my sausage. Here, let me try another. And then he does it over and over again. And now finally, he's like, you've had enough. And it was never a weenie. This is probably my favorite sign of the game. Looking for a good time. 1 a.m., 3 p.m., 2:30. And we got Midnight Vixen Fox dropping in 666 bucks, 69 cents. Nice. Thank you very much, Midnight Vixen Fox. Saying, hey Damien, a decade ago I was unwell due to multiple chronic illnesses, so Hubs always cook dinner. Now I'm learning to cook again, but I have a lot of food intolerances and raw meat anxiety, so it's hard. Dinner tonight was amazing though. Success. Midnight Vixen Fox, that's huge. Food anxieties can be really rough, and I know everybody has a different story with that, who deals with that, but I used to have a lot of, chronic things I dealt with, and I have a lot of food intolerances left over from that, and the very fear of eating specific foods was just incredibly daunting. So I think that's a huge thing for you to get past, and I'm pretty stoked for you. So congrats on making some food that you're, proud of. Also, I'm sure you're, already aware of this, but some foods don't matter if the meat is on the more raw side.
Oh, okay, come on through. That's a public bridal way, this. I'll get you a key cut. I'll call Ronnie right now, in fact.
We have been pretty rude to this guy, I feel that. So Midnight Vixen Fox, I wish you the absolute best. Maybe try some steak or something, where it doesn't matter at all how raw it is. 'Cause I've had some blue steak. Oh, Wayward Jaybird, I think that phrase is probably fine. But thank you very much for being on it. I appreciate it. Got him.
Hang on. This isn't even plugged in.
Yeah, we've gone through this way like 1,000 times.
Oh dear.
That lady wants to stomp on a snail if we ever saw one. But I like him.
Oh. Ooh, get away from me.
Oh, I see. Beef is one of her food intolerances. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, horrid snail.
Oh, whoa, no! Oh, no! Oh, I hate that we have to do that. Oh, no! It's a no snail zone. Oh, buddies, no.
Oh, gosh. Oh, there's another one going down the well. Oh, dear.
Oh, gotta chase him.
Oh, no. Oh.
Hate her noise.
Oh, get away from me.
Oh, hello. There we go.
Horrid.
Oh my god, dude, that's awful. Hope the worm pops back up and isn't mad at us. Hello again, guy. No Name dropping £2.50 for parking. Thank you very much, No Name. I appreciate you. And then we got Muted Tulips subscribing for the first time. A very spicy, clever Coop. Welcome to you. Thank you very much. For anyone who's new here, I do appreciate the subscription stuff. It helps support me and it's very
A little
kind.
off piste here, but another thing worms really love: a rooster's egg. It's not an easy snatch.
Not
but
really.
By God, is a protein worth it.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you for that. If you are a subscriber, you're able to access our, chippies. You're able to access our Discord, and use all the emotes. That being said, you don't have to do any of those things. Just very nice that you have, so thank you.
Just the one I need. New stock's come in and needs setting up. You'll give it a hand again, won't you, lad?
Shrimp and cigarettes.
Lovely stuff, lad. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Isjebu says, wait, are you the guy who wore the autism skeleton shirt? I'm one of them. I'm sure other people have, but yeah, that was me. Hey, Sleep Well Cypher, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. On that person's only sale, I feel bad for them. Ew. Bish for fish, bish for cigs. I'm still alive. Ah. So that sausage actually turned into an actual dog. Okay, okay. Smoked champ. I could go for some smoked champ right now. That, oh my God, that just unlocked a memory. I remember one time my grandmother made like a smoked fish spread and I just devoured it. And I'd never had smoked fish in my life. And it opened doors for me. Made me a seafood boy. I don't remember much about my grandma, but there we go. That's one.
All right, if you must know, cocktail sausage down the snorkel.
This guy had lost his wife previously, and he's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And I was like, if you must know, sausage down the snorkel. Bambi Chatelet dropping 100 bits. Thank you very much. Saying, can you briefly describe this game? Absolutely. This is a game that is very much a point-and-click adventure game. It's meant to be very silly. It's by the makers of Untitled Goose Game. Basically, you're a little guy. You're quite literally a little guy, and every time you go up to someone, they're like, oh, thank goodness you're here. I need someone to help me put my chippies next to my cow in the pasture. They've just got like weird little events, and just by existing in this game, you end up doing all this stuff. It's very much just like a play through the story kind of thing. There's not really much to like figure out. I do love those pigeons.
Another thrilling installment of the newspaper. 10 bob, 1 cent.
Everything is 10 bob in this game. Bushy banking. What's that?
Ooh, feels good. That's enough.
Oh. Those dudes are smacky bum bum. But he's kind of digging it now. Cheeseburger. Greg's Benedict, Crust, Sani, Porky Nobbers. Sam loves rumps. Not true. Oh, we can go behind there now. Oh, what's all this? And then, oop, 1 second here. We've got Katya Rose. Katya Rose is dropping $15.69. Nice. Thank you very much for the generous tip. I appreciate you a lot. Katya Rose says, hey, Damien and Coop. Probably won't be around for the next stream because I'll be celebrating my 30th birthday. Hope the streamathon goes well. Happy flippin' 30th birthday. 30 is a great year. And anybody who's like worried about 30, way better than your 20s. Way better than your 20s. You've got this. I hope you have a wonderful time. Happy flippin' birthday. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, we gotta ruin this guy's day.
A burger a day makes me feel good.
The most disconcerting sign in the whole game. 10 meters between this guy and a kid. And he runs the toy shop. We found our new Smosh Games board game, Squint and Lick. No, don't tell him I said that. Big Ron's Big Pies. Here's Big Ron.
Now then, Rog, what's up with you?
It's my head, Ron. It's just too big.
Too big? You know me. I don't reckon out can be too big. Doesn't I know? People used to rib me for my head and all.
Really?
Aye. At school they used to call me Panhead. And the kids would call me Fathead. But look at me now. I've made big my business. And I've done all right. And that's done all right and all. Your own shop. Best throwing arm in town. And your Florence is doing well too. 3 jobs. And she's nearly got a B.Tech.
That's true. She's off to uni next year.
Well, there you go. Come on, let's
get down pub and have a yard. The boys would love to see
Aw,
you.
that's actually really sweet. That's some true friendship. Hey, yeah, don't feel bad. Let's come on. Let's go have a little home point. Oh, that's actually so sweet.
Oh no, I've just got off the phone with that Karen. Turns out, she says don't sell all my clothes on Bambles Market like last time. Ugh.
Okay, so last time we went through this area, there was a cartoon wiener in the game. So just saying, for anybody who cares, could be a cartoon wiener. Just be careful.
Will you pack it in, young boy? It's hard enough with Brigadier and Bum Boy downstairs. I received a wing.
Yeah, it could be a weenie warning. R/mildly. Get out of here. Okay, that guy's sleeping now.
They've taken Goose Green.
Wait, that's not the same guy? Oh, there he is.
Attention!
And now we're back at the pub. Oh, everyone's having a good time.
There you are, lad.
Oh, everyone's happy to see him.
Get some heat on that pipe, Rog.
I know. It's nearly as big as mine.
Oh, and he's learning to laugh at himself. This is so sweet.
It is fucking massive.
The kicky guy. I feel like we're winding down in this game. Oh. That guy always gets stuck. So.
Florence, no, seriously, that was Mum. Dad's been in an accident. Oh my God! Yeah, he's in hospital, on life support. What happened? He was on his motorbike, going proper fast. And then, he remembered he had you, and he drove off a bridge. You're a proper big you, Kerry!
Wow, Carrie. So rude. Honestly, so rude, Carrie. Oh, this is where they sell buttery nubs. Oh, and there's that hand that we helped out. I wonder if he's all helped and stoked about it now, and we should go visit him. There was one kid that was like always around trying to eat food, and we would ruin his day. And I think we skipped him one time, but I'm hoping we didn't. But I'm assuming. I just want to make sure we don't miss him. Oh, hello.
If I find one more of my bags burst, litter strewn about the place, I'm gonna clean that one up too. Why would someone do this? Why? Perhaps that's a real puzzle. I suppose I got what I wanted after all.
Now this guy is apparently just a real dude, which we know now. Memory of Bobby Ojob. This guy's been sleeping the whole game. I wonder what his deal is. He's got to be like one of the designers, like friends, or one of the designers' partners, or something like that. Fountain broke. So you can go into the buttery nubs store. You can go into the check-in. Let's check in with this guy. Oh, cleaning his pants. That's good. Oh, sleep. Oh.
Breakfast in bed.
Certainly something.
Love, your dinner's ready. Love?
Hey, love, look who's come for tea.
Hello, lovey. Just in time for soup. All homemade. But oh no, it looks as if our cuckoo clock is broken.
Oh dear, it's really broke. Please won't you help us fix our clock?
Forget that clock and bash this mole. We need to knock him down the hall.
Your garden's fine. Come here instead and help me slice my crusty bread.
Spin my grinder round and round, don't stop until my meat is drowned.
I think it's
Okay,
still
I didn't do the clock thing.
Help us
Well,
fix our ticky-tock.
Where have you been, lad? Can't you see? There's 40 moles and one of me.
Shall we cut a proper slice? Move the handle left and right.
Spinning quickly is the key to make the mince for shepherd's tea.
That meat is brown, come help with this. I need to chop up all my fish.
Help me, please, I'm in distress. I just can't see with all this mess.
Forget that truck, we need you more. There's too much soup spilled on the floor. That's it, young man, you've mopped enough. Now help me chop me tatties up.
Help me keep the crime at bay.
My dog needs stroking every day.
Really, Dane, make it quick.
Spin us round and make us sick.
Hurry up and make it tick.
Give that filthy mole the stick.
Slice the bread and make it thin.
Careful now, my arm is in.
That's it, young, and bash that bloke.
Won't you give my dog a stroke?
Finny, let's see what I've got.
Push until we both fall off.
Do you not hear what we both said?
Bash that mole until it's dead.
Cut straight through that lovely crust.
I don't feel super, but needs must.
Slice me open right in two.
Steady on, this fan's brand new.
Help us lift the sticky floor.
oh,
I think they need a little more.
Hang on, why is it me itself?
yeah.
Poor Reggie's quite unwell.
Now we've hit the mother lode.
This is wild.
Send us flying down the road.
Fix our clock, it's really broke.
Pop the mole, he's in our hole.
Bash his head, he's nearly dead.
Cut the job until it's dead.
Smash that box and smash it too.
Easy top, it's good for you. Bang the nail now, please don't fuss.
It's better if you stay with us.
Time to ticky-tock.
Get him, catch him, make him stop.
You have the right to get knocked down.
Chop that fish, your blood comes out.
I miss my dad, I miss my mum.
In your tummy, yum yum yum.
I love the smashy baggy sound.
Don't be coy now, stick around.
Put the fish in the hole.
Need to see.
Bash the mole.
Mash the tatty. Mash the bash.
Rockerino, fix the clocks.
Oh my god. What was that? Oh.
Oh, there you are, lovey. It should be ready for you now if you'd like to bob in.
I forgot this whole thing was just to wait around to see the mayor.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'm just about to tuck into this delicious Amsani and have lost the mayoral mustard.
That was the whole game?
Oh,
saved the Statue of Liberty! We didn't see that one clip that I saw on TikTok that was very, very R-rated with the fishmonger, so that's good. That's good. Wow. That was great. What a fun little experience. It didn't overstay its welcome. It wasn't particularly expensive as a game. This was great. I loved it. How fun. Good job, game designers. That was very fun. Oh, you don't have to look it up, Thornion. This is adorable. Y'all, thanks so much for joining me for this. Wow, what a fun stream day. Magic the Gathering and this. How delightful. We should definitely have another day of opening Magic the Gathering cards. Again, Thursday, I'll probably have a streamathon with that game that's going to be, it's branded, but it's going to be a fun, I would do it anyway, trust me. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. 40K would be in your wheelhouse due to Mr. Grubb. I think that would be okay. Well, thank you very much, Silver Runner. I appreciate you. Is that name in reference to Silva Gunner? The music on YouTube? But that's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And then Yoko Ayumi dropping 1,000 bits. Thank you very much, Yoko. Saying, congrats on Game Complete and such lovely, voluminous hair today. Thank you very much. I went to meet with it was like a hair and makeup person via Smosh. And they were like, so how do you want your hair done? Like, you know, what do you want to do with your hair? And I was like, I was just growing it long. I don't know what to do yet. And they were like, no style choice? I'm like, no, I've just been letting it grow long, and that's why I've been wearing hats lately. And they were like, what if you just push it back like this? And I went, yeah, it's perfect. I like it a lot. And they're like, great. And so here we go. So thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you for the 250 bits. Magic Violet, appreciate you. Very, very nice of you. And then we got Aslan Lee dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Let's go. Aslan Lee, thank you so much. Gifted you Omega Platinum, Dobot Robot, Mags the Green, FT with a bunch of numbers, and then Squiddy Baby. Thank you very much. I appreciate you a lot. Very, very kind of you. I'm just letting it run through this bit here because I don't want to, like, ignore the people that worked very hard on this game. But also, we'll see how long it is. Omega Platinum is dropping a thank you for the sub. That's very nice. Well, thank you. Aslan Lee, thanks for doing that.
Now go and get the death of cowed on
Let's see. What's the most British thing you've ever eaten, Damien? I guess it would be more Irish, but I've had a corned beef boxty. I mean, British-wise, I've had fish and chips with Branston pickle, Scotch eggs. Some British stuff is really good. I'm a fan. Have you eaten a British person? Not that I know. Not that I know. The corned beef boxty was really good too, and I know that's more Irish, but that was really good. I don't drink, and I don't miss drinking at all, but I do miss the flavor of certain beers with that. Like doing a fish and chips meal like with a Guinness just sounds like. I might skip the rest. There we go. Nice. Y'all, that was awesome. Have you tried non-alcoholic beer? Yeah, it can be good. It can be good. We go to Greg's for a sausage roll. A sausage roll or sausage roll thrice? Sausage roll thrice. If you want to eat a British person, try the worst pie in London. From Sweeney Totterman. Y'all, that was so much fun. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. British era. Yeah, not fully. Oh, hello. My background, I've got the like standard like Windows background just cycling through, and that was a cute little seal. And thank you 250 bits Magic Violet for the parking specifically. Y'all, that was lovely. That was lovely. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming on Thursday, potentially Friday too. We'll have to see. This weekend I'll be doing Anime Wonder Ventura. So if you're in the area and want to come to an anime con in Ventura, excuse me, I will be there. But that also means I won't be able to stream. But allow me to read out the resubscribers for today, and then we're gonna call it a stream. Thanks again for hanging out, y'all. This was truly lovely. Let's see here. Okay, so as I always say, you don't have to subscribe or do any of those things here. That being said, the support that I've received from people subscribing to me has completely changed my life, and I can't thank you enough for the support, especially during like a video game strike. It's very kind of you, and thank you. So a very warm and spicy welcome back, and thank you to Lady Marigold Live for their 7th month, Rachel the Llamacorn for their 57th, Camila Kaze for their 3rd, Raccoon Jess for their 27th, Orion Core for their 11th, Olive Oil Aaliyah for their 18th, B Kukalo for their 22nd, Virtual Boy Scout for their 4th, Troubled for their 3rd, we got Sprout BB for their 17th, Mental Headgear for their 5th, Alyssa for their 38th, Ghoulish Lilacs for their 10th, Elo X Milo or Ilo X Milo for their 3rd, Werewolves Ate My Gender for their 6th, Zombell for their 1-year Cleverversary. Zombell, happy 1-year Cleverversary to you. Thank you for a year's support. Here's to 10,000 more. I appreciate you a lot. Rolf's Left Hand for their 2nd, Iridescent Obliv for their 7th, Ty Tick Guy for their 9th, Amiana KC for their 8th. We got Tiarna GACP for their 16th at a tier 2. Tiarna, thank you for the extra chunk of support. I greatly appreciate you doing that. Felix Hugo for Aldarias for their 20th, Elias for their 49th, also at a tier 2. Elias, thank you for that big ol' extra chunk of support. I greatly appreciate you. PWBK for their 53rd, Schmizonium for their 49th, Asolis Ranga for their 10th, Ravens Chronicles for their 6th, we got Alex Ruth for their 11th, Hop Along Cassidy for their 5th, Ash Love Series Styles for their 19th, we got Cypher of Tier for their 10th, Maggie Moo for their 6th, Happily Ever Kara for their 68th, Potato Peas for their 69th. Nice! Thank you very much, Potato Peach, for 69 nice months of support. I appreciate you so much. We got Babble Pup for their 2nd, Lady HRE for their 5th, The Deer King for their 13th, Sly King Asura for their 55th, Sarah Marie Spectrum for their 9th at a tier 3. Sarah Marie Spectrum, thank you for that big old extra chunk of support. Greatly appreciate you for that. Steffi 355 for their 26th, Claudia Salcedo for their 62nd. Good to see you, Claudia. And then Vesha for their 56th. Thank you so flippin' much, y'all. Truly, truly, truly delightful. Let's see, who we gonna rate tonight? Who we gonna rate tonight? Let's see here. We got a couple friends streaming tonight. Let's raid. It's been a minute. Let's raid Billy Ray. Ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah, let's raid Hey Billy Ray. They're playing Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. They're doing Resident Evil-a-thon Day 8. Love that. Why not? Let's do this. Let's do a little, Okay, we're gonna start with that and say more like... Okay. Here we go. This is going to be our raid call. We're going to copy and paste this phrase and say more like Resident Weevil because bugs as we send this raid over to Billy Ray. Clever Coop, as I always say, whether you tip, you subscribe, you throw bits my way, or you just support me by watching with your eyeballs, I so appreciate you. I love this community. Could not and would not want to do this without you. And until Thursday, Clever Coop, you are dismissed. Bye, everyone. Bye.